again. I'm not gonna.
And welcome back to D&D.
I'm not gonna repeat.
Last session too, didn't
Let's
you?
just restart.
I'm not gonna redo it again. Okay, so last session, you all began on the. I gave you all the background for what the arc is and what's going on in the world. You all did your thing on the ship. Professor Parnes created his pocket dimension laboratory. You all got to know. You all got your little background together. You all did your stuff in Westtown. Sonya gave 2 gold to a beekeeper. What's your name? Mugger went all a little bit autistic over a ring of swimming towards the mayor. Dave, you know, he's Dave. He's undead.
I am Dave.
I was waiting for that. Okay. Braden did a little gambling. Tormund got rid of a copper-bound skeleton, gained a little favor with the Hammerites, and I think. Oh, yeah, and Kund. Son of a.
What'd I do?
What did you do?
I followed a robot around, man.
That's right. That's
Taking notes.
I spent a lot of time trying to I spent a lot of time trying to work that out in my head. Yes, you spent a lot of time observing the mechanical protector of Westtown. And you look.
I also stole some sacks of various materials from the inn or whatever where we were drinking and sold it back to the barkeep so I could get free beers for everybody.
That's right.
At least for me.
I believe it was potatoes.
Potatoes, yes.
Yes. All right. Now, before we begin, pop question for all of you. If you leave coffee sitting in a coffee pot for almost about, let's say, 38 hours, would you still drink it?
No.
Yes.
No.
Also,
Depends.
do not forget I gave a gold to the lady in the bar because she had magic gloves.
You gave a gold to her?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
It
But,
was right,
so you
right
can
when
look
we
at
left
'em.
off.
Was
Yeah.
it? Was
I
it?
was like, what do your gloves do? They're magical. And she's like, they're not magical. I was like, I'll give you a gold if you let me see. And she goes, yeah, here you go. And took them off and handed them to
Okay,
me.
that's right. Wait, are you keeping them or are you just observing them?
Well, I'm going to observe them and decide if I want them afterwards.
Okay. And as for all of your coffee answers, good to know. Anyway,
What,
let's.
you got some?
Then I'll leave that for you to decide. Anyway, let's begin session 2 of Adventures in the Ark. Last we left off, we were in the bar. You were in the bar. You were looking at the.
Oh, ignore that.
Okay, I'll ignore it. I don't care. You were all. I believe you're all in the bar. I thought your plan was originally to convince everyone to do this job for the town mayor, who wants people to take care of the orc problem, so that you could get a ring of swimming. And then you got distracted by the gloves. Or
Yep.
I suppose we could take it from there.
Yeah. I think we were also. I think our plan was you get distracted by the gloves, and we were planning to go and gather everybody and tell Captain. God, it's been a month.
Ludwig.
There we go, Ludwig. That we were going to leave and get his reaction. 'Cause
All right. Well, so if we're going, let's start with the gloves first. As you observe the gloves, do you want to make an Arcana check on them?
No, I'll just spend 10 minutes and identify.
Okay, you're gonna spend 10.
Ritual.
All right. In the middle of
11 minutes.
in the middle of doing this ritual, the woman who originally owned the gloves, Mary, is like looking at you like, what are you doing to my gloves? I'm getting a little uncomfortable. Those are pretty special gloves.
I don't answer and I just look over to Kund.
nothing.
Let him do his work. He'll tell you after.
Is he going to destroy them at all? Because they're pretty important to me.
No, of course not. He's just researching them. It's fine. It's fine. He does it all the time.
Brayden, what are you doing right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I've probably chanced my luck as much as I can, getting money from people.
Have you moved on to different people, or are you still around these people?
Probably still around these people. I mean, we need to move on, but I'm with the people I need to move on with, so there's no point leaving to go talk to Captain until they're done what they're doing.
All right. Then in the midst of all this, Mary's just going to take the gloves back and be like, "I think you've observed them enough," and she puts them back on.
I'll take my gold back.
Fine. She'll give you your gold back.
Damn it. Okay, well, since you interrupted it anyways, I was casting Identify because I wanted to see what they did, and I gave you the gold so I could do that.
Well, I think some of the best mysteries are best not known. And she walks out of the bar.
You flesh eggs are so odd.
I want to know what those gloves do.
Well, maybe you can find out some other time. We have business.
On the next episode of Adventures of the Ark.
We'll see you next time. Just kidding.
Side quest acquired.
It's like we have a magical. We have orcs to defeat in a magical ring that you also want to get.
Well, I don't even technically want the ring. I just wanted to know what it was, and I got what it was. So
I wouldn't mind the ring, so let's go it.
Tormund don't care.
All right, so let's go talk to the captain. Tell him that we're gonna either try to convince him to go take on these orcs. That was part of that too, or leave his crew and go take on these orcs. Prefer to use his boat than nothing. So.
All right. So, yeah, it's about close to the end of the day. And everyone's this is about the time that the captain would say that he would expect all of his crew to be back by now. So is that what everyone's in agreement with?
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So you all go back to the captain, and you're outside the ship. You see him talking to a couple people, a couple just random people in town. They flip him. You see them actually give him a couple silver, and they get on the boat with him. Basically, he's getting passengers that want passage on the ship. And you go up to him, and as you approach, he says, "All right, about time you all got here. Are you ready to go?"
Well, yes and no.
Tormund want to bust face.
That makes me uncomfortable.
We've heard of the mayor's want of destroying a group of orcs, and how she wanted to hire us to do it.
How do you know about that?
Well, we talked to her. How else would we know?
Why are you talking to her?
Because
she has magic item.
That too.
Tormund had beer. Tormund no talk.
Okay, they didn't do. Okay, he wants a magic ring. I did the talk. I did a lot of talking. And there's some orcs to kill, and it sounds like it'd be worth our while.
Well, first of all, he looks at all of you over and says, "Well, believe it or not, I think we might be taking out these orcs right anyway. But we're gonna be making one stop before we do. We're gonna be heading to East Town, which is on the other side of Paralim. I have some more information that I'm trying to gather, and if it doesn't turn up, then we'll probably be going to attack these orcs anyway. Does that sound fair to you?"
Tormund doesn't like orcs.
Surprising.
Not really. Well, let's see here, just a second.
Let me ask you something. How would you attack these orcs on your own if you were to diverge to move away from my crew?
With a
I would
sword?
gather more information. Well, yes, that's with a sword, but I'd want to gather more information about them
Yes.
He look.
first.
With cold hard calculating statistics.
I'm going to love watching you all fight. But the main thing I was asking you was, do you have a ship?
She offered us one.
She did offer us one, yes.
Yes. Did you happen to look at it?
No.
No.
It's a short boat. It can hold 6 people.
Let's see.
One.
Hey, look at that. There's 6 of
Stop
us.
counting. It's big enough.
Do you know how many?
Oh.
Do you know how many orcs are on that island?
I
No.
believe she said 15 to 20,
Oh,
maybe 30.
She actually
Somewhere
didn't,
around.
minimum.
she didn't give you an actual number.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought she had said
I
a
didn't think she
number.
had given us the number. I was like, it's been a month, but
There is roughly 100 orcs on that island.
Oh,
We can take him.
That's a lot.
So your best bet
are we
is
talking orcs like him or orc?
I've never
Orc
seen
orcs.
I've never seen him fight, unless you're talking half orcs versus orcs, and we're talking orcs.
They're definitely going to be stronger.
Ouch.
I meant like physically, like brute strength, not in combat.
Is that middle finger in character or out
Is
of
that the
character?
same thing?
In character.
I'm gonna nod at his calculations on that and like,
Look, honestly,
I just state facts. Sorry.
you're probably going to you want to attack these orcs for whatever reason. Fine. Chances are we're probably going to have to go take care of them anyway. But we just want to head over to East Town, see if we can get a little more information on the treasure, and then we'll probably be off.
well,
And
I
Dave
can agree to those terms.
and Dave tilts his head, not comprehending what is going on.
it's okay, Dave.
nice.
Well, unless anybody else wants to just skip going with him, we do need more information. So going to East Town sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's our best option.
Yes, I can agree to that.
Very well. Then all of you get on the ship. Ludwig spends another 10 minutes getting silver from other passengers looking for a passage to East Town, and you all set sail in the dead of night on the eve of the night in the evening before night. Because that's when evening is.
How
Is
many
Dave ordered
people
to
who
go
are
with-
getting on are looking at the 3 robots on the ship?
3 robots? There's only 2.
Well, there's us 2, and then there's my steel defender, which is basically an animal robot.
I mean, there's a lot of people looking around, but looking at you guys, but they're used to the Protector in West Town, so it's not like
They think we're protectors until they hear us talking to each other.
basically they think you're just other inventions of Karis.
We gotta meet this guy.
Has Dave been ordered to go with them?
Yeah, basically one of your default your order has of course been to get on the ship and do your meander about, do what you need.
So who's taking charge of Dave?
Are you asking the players?
I can.
Yes.
All right, then I guess Mugger is gonna babysit you. Make sure you don't eat the tablecloth.
Okay, just want to make sure. I had a babysitter.
Okay.
I am. As much as I'm babysitting him, someone is probably babysitting me because I'm like poking him and stuff.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna join you on that. I'm gonna also take notes
not
on him.
living science experiment sitting in front of me.
Well, with the Warforged, I forget what is it like. You only have to you have to just have like 6 hours of an activity, or is it 4 hours of an activity?
Inactivity, and we're still aware,
Okay.
so we can like
Yeah.
watch, but we can't be like doing anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Also-
we go into like a standby phase, but we're still
Also,
conscious.
on a side note, for future things, I want to know. I know you're basically machines, but like you have more going on to you. Like, do you have like a form of blood at all, or?
There's like a
that's-
viscous fluid, but it's not really blood. I mean, it works the
Yeah.
same way as blood, but it's not like red or anything.
So like if you took a cut, you basically just leak viscous fluid.
Yeah, it
ba-
works
basically
essentially
we
like
leak
blood.
motor oil.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like lubrication.
Just making sure. All right, so you all get on your ship. You got Dave has his babysitter. It's the evening, so the nightly duties are basically being dished out. You're not chosen for it. So night comes by. You all get your sleep, long rest if you need it. Prick robots for lube. Got it. Got it. Oh,
Prick Torment for fun.
and then it's a 2-day trip to East Town. Is there anything you're going to be doing on the? Is there anything in particular you want to be doing on this 2-day trip?
Can Dave play his bagpipe?
I don't see why not. It's in
Please,
your
no.
it's in your lungs, right?
Yes.
Make a performance.
So weird.
Make a performance check. Somehow you happen to breathe just amazingly into your lungs in a way that just makes beautiful bagpipe music. I don't know a lot of bagpipe music except for like that. I'm not gonna do that.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That one.
Sample that and put it and remix that into something amazing. So yeah, you do a pretty amazing bagpipe performance. It's definitely a mood lifter for most people on the ship. Morale on a ship is important, you know, because you're doing a lot of the same tasks over and over again. It's a house that you share with about 40 people. So being able to break up that monotony is always great.
I'm going to use my tinker tools and just build like a small little contraption, like a toy more or less, like a little wind-up toy.
Little wind-up toy. Okay. You spend any kind of details on this toy that you want to make, or you're just fiddling around?
Just, I'm building something. I'm gonna make it the best quality that I can, but I'm not really doing anything specifically. I want to be able to barter with it.
All right, then we'll have you do like a tinker's check, I guess. Since you're trying to make it the best that you can. You make an amazing wind-up toy. It's like
Nice.
you make like a little wind-up toy car, where you wind it up on the back and it just goes until it's out. But you do one that's so well it can go from one end of the ship to the other. So it's a pretty neat toy. But you know there aren't any cars in this world, so it's like a wind-up carriage instead.
Yeah.
Ignore
Means
that.
I have like a little horse on the front that teeters back and forth. Like it's
Yes.
running with it.
Yes, but it's not.
That's
but-
actually something I've seen in real life. That's why I asked.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we could throw that on there too. So you
Like
gotta-
it doesn't touch the ground or anything. It just has like a little wire connected to it that pulls it back and forth with the same gear that moves it forward.
Yeah, for aesthetics, that's why you threw that on there too. All right, then. Anything else that anyone's doing for the next 2 days?
I'll occasionally play cards, as I always do.
All right, playing cards. Get of the gambling variety or just for fun?
Or just for fun and basically talking to the other crew on the ship just to get their to get how they feel about the captain and his arduous journey that we seem to be continuously on.
All right. Well, during your card games, you really get the sense that a lot of the crew is getting really annoyed with Captain Ludwig. You've been out on the out on this adventure for 2 months, and he has yet to yield any results at all. He swears that he's close to one this time, but he said that before, like at least 5 times already. Everyone's just getting kind of sick of his attitude. He's gotten a lot more short with everyone. A lot more short. There's been a few more whippings than usual. Basically morale for him is definitely the morale for the captain is definitely low.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to make everybody just kind of really like me, you know, to see that I'm gonna show them the stuff I picked up in town, that supplies I got for the ship.
All right.
You know.
Make a charisma check on that one then.
Yeah. Fuck!
That is a no.
In his defense, he rolled a charisma saving throw instead of a check.
Okay, I'm.
It's still a nat 1, but everyone does start off with inspiration at the beginning of each session.
I'm burning my inspiration.
Also, don't roll a saving throw.
What do you want me to? Are we doing persuasion here?
You just click on.
It's if you're just trying to get people to like you. It wouldn't be so much persuasion as it would be just just being yourself. So it's just charisma.
All right.
So
well,
you'd click on the word charisma above your charisma score.
Okay, that's
much
okay,
much
so
better.
You're not proficient in charisma, anyways.
You all.
Yeah, it still uses. It was literally just I rolled a fucking nat 1.
Where once it almost seemed like you were bragging about yourself. Now you're just being a general, well-likable person. And among the card players, we'll say there's like we'll say there's like 12 regular card players. All 12 of them are pretty much behind you.
Okay. Fucking hell. I just about got us all killed, guys. Sorry.
One of the 2 days that we're on this trip, I'm gonna talk to the captain.
All right. Oh shoot! I don't mean to move that. What would you like to? So you go up to his captain's quarters, and you go and you. What? How does it go down?
So I'm just asking him questions, being my inquisitive self. But I make sure to sneak in my questions that were mostly, just little quips and bits of information. I ask him about how he gained control of Dave.
How he gained control of Dave. He slips in that that there was a card game involved that he got very lucky on, but and that was about it. He basically won him in a card game against a necromancer.
That's interesting. Did it give you a tattoo or something saying you were in command, or did he just get told to listen to you?
He just says Dave's just a simple guy. I mean, he knows that I'm in charge, and he just says, Dave, fetch me my flask of rum. And Dave's in the room already, and he obeys as is of nature.
That's cool. That's very interesting. I have to meet a necromancer now and ask them about it. I'm just going to turn around and walk out of the room.
Will you tell anybody about this conversation?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, my brother. Kund.
Yeah.
You know stuff.
Well, I know that. I don't even say much.
Tormund play pan flute.
All right. Want to make a performance check on that one too?
It's kind of what I was doing in chat.
Oh,
I messed up earlier.
it's a weird check, but you do a fantastic job with the pan flute.
I was trying to set it up like the way Panda has his. So.
Okay. Well, you do a fantastic job with it. Basically, you're piggybacking off of Dave. You guys are kind of forming like a bit of a bond. You're both not the smartest cookies in the jar, but you're both pretty artistically inclined. At least when it comes to music. Except Dave is just undead and half of his brain is rotting. He can barely process anything.
Yet somehow he plays amazing bagpipes.
Somehow, it's crazy how the world works sometimes, That's just about everyone. I mean, I'm assuming Dave is just gonna keep on being his meandering self. And is Kuhn gonna be doing anything for the next 2 days?
I'm just gonna go on the ship, see if there's anything to repair. Mending is needed.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's usually a few tears here and there in the hull that gets soaked up with water that needs a little mending once in a while. A couple of cloth scraps here and there. The cook happens to break his knife, and he's like, "God, fuck!" And you happen to be in the area, and you're like, I can fix this, and zoop, you fix it, fix up break.
Sharpen and nice for him.
Yeah. He's like, oh, thank you very much. All right, you don't eat anything, do you? No, I don't think you do. I'm gonna get back to cutting these biscuits. And let's see here. Let me get.
Oh, I'm gonna maintain the illuminated rounds for the ballistas too.
Oh, that's right. That's the one where you basically get advantage to hit.
Well,
You don't
if
have
we're
to
fighting
maintain it. It goes until you cast it on something else.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go over and keep doing it.
Oh.
Just make sure that they're still lighting.
Make sure that no one fired one on accident or
Yeah,
something.
no one moved them or anything, and but they're just like they're meant to like tracers. So if you fired it into a ship, you'd be able to see the ship.
All right, so. Sorry, say that again.
Like, so if we say fired a ballista at it, we'd be able to see the ballista if the ship started to go off on its own.
Gotcha.
Follow it.
Gotcha. I gotcha now. Okay, so on day 1, let's say Dave, roll a d12.
A4.
All right.
Well, that didn't work.
So on 4 is going to do something for you. Let me just find what I need here. All right, so a 4. Basically, as you're sailing about, you hear someone in the crow's nest say, "Ship ahoy! Ship ahead!" And you see a ship with black flags out in the distance. A couple people start pulling out their why am I thinking periscope? It's not a periscope. It's a spyglass. Thank you.
Telescope.
They take out their spy glasses and they take a look and they see a ship full of orcs, all of them looking thirsty for blood. As you get closer, you can make out the finer details of the ship. It's basically spattered with blood all over the place. And all the orcs are just savage, like basically thirsty for blood. They're all looking towards you, and they're all heading your way. And Ludwig yells, "Ready your weapons! We have pirate orcs up ahead, and you guys got a fight up ahead. I want you all to roll for initiative. Why am I
I'm
hearing
just gonna
myself?
yell out, bring about port, because that's where both of the ballistas have my markings for distance and range.
About port.
Left.
Gotcha. Why am I hearing myself
Sorry.
twice? Is that
Me.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Panda.
Just making sure.
It should be better now.
All right. Oh yeah, I should have brought the initiative marker.
12.16.
It's the weird fucking.
I'll put all of you in place in a second. So
Yeah.
on the left side.
Dave.
Yeah, I tell them to put the left side towards the ship because that's the side that both ballistas are marked with my rangefinders.
I am Dave.
And you were slow.
And you are so...
Well,
Dave's barely even moving.
I just want to point out that he's actually not the slowest person on the boat. he is just slow to react to the fight
Yeah. Alright, we're
because
first
I am the slowest
combat.
person on the boat.
I'm just putting things in place right now. So the captain's main objective, he basically mentions that it's not going to be to fight this ship. How would you call it? From a distance. It's basically to get up close and fight them head on. Yeah.
Fight a ship of orcs.
It's time for some
head on.
boarding.
Time for some boarding, and he orders you all to head onto their ship.
I asked.
That sounds
Captain,
like a
why don't we
captain
use
getting rid of the.
Why don't we use our
Troublemakers.
cannons that we've souped up?
Oh yeah, he of course has intention of firing the cannons because or ballistas. He'd be foolhardy not to.
Yeah.
Where are the ballistas? I had them over here. Here they are. Okay.
But luckily, I think his thought process is if we don't destroy the ship, we get everything they've looted from other people to ourselves.
Precisely. I'm only gonna load the left side of ballistas because that's what matters. Also, I bring up sorry, it's been a while since we've done something like this.
Yes, I think the last time we did ship combat. Well, two of the people weren't here.
We haven't done ship combat tech. Well, no, yeah,
We
but I
did
don't-
ship combat, and we got
But it-
stranded on a fucking island for I don't know how long.
Hey, did you
At
notice
least
that
two
there's an island in the middle of Paralym?
I will nuke the shit out of everything.
Looks like whoever was on that island before us beat you to it.
All right, I'm moving you all to the ship.
Okay.
And how do I add you to the turn order? I don't want to have to make you re-roll. Oh wait, no, I got it. Okay, this is how we do it. Add turn. I'll manually add your turns. Your little fucking what do you call it? Steel Defender has its own initiative. Does it? Or does it just move on its own?
I honestly could not tell you right now, and I don't have my book to read it.
Fantastic.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, I
got you. Hold
moved
on.
and it got put in storage.
I got my book.
For now, I will just leave it. I will leave it off the turn initiative.
Shit.
I'll be
Let's
honest
see.
with you, I'm probably not going to be using it much for the first few combats until I get more used to it. It's probably just going to be like a last line of defense. It's just going to be standing by the gangplank waiting.
Understandable.
What were you asking about the Steel Defender if it
The-
gets its own initiative?
Yeah, does it have its own initiative? Also, Mugger still needs a roll initiative.
Shares his initiative.
Okay.
I rolled it under Panda. It's 17.1.
Oh, gotcha. That's why I couldn't find it.
My
He shares
bad.
his initiative, but it has to go after him.
Gotcha. All right. So you're all approaching if you're approaching from the left side, you would be on this side here. I'll let you move all your stuff I'll let you all jump on the ship as you would jump on it. This includes you too, Dave. And now I need orc counters.
Wait, so we move our guys in the way we want them to be?
But it has to be on the right side of the ship because you're boarding from the right side. You're jumping from the left side to onto their right side. From your
Okay.
port to their
Well, that
starboard.
means-
Then you would have us backwards. If we're jumping from our port is our left side.
Yeah,
Is the ship showing our ship or theirs?
it's only showing your ship for now for simplicity's sake.
Okay, yeah. If we're on the port side, then we're going to be.
On the exact
On the left
opposite of where
side.
you have us. Sorry.
No,
I
this
know
is
I
this
make
is
things
this is
complicated with
I'm
my
s-
boat talk.
No, this is if you're on the ship. This is when you jump on their ship, right out. So your positions would be on their ship, on the right side of
We'd
their
be
ship.
jumping. Yes.
I'm not bringing you up their ship. This is. I'm not bringing up your ship. This is their ship.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. My bad.
All right. So then, orc.
Dave, move yourself back.
Oh god, could that orc blend in any better? Okay, orc.
All right,
Did
I'll
we
decide
kill
where
any
I-
of them on our approach?
What?
Have some melatonin.
Sure. Sorry, I just gotta give my wife some drugs.
It's fine.
It's 10 milligrams.
That's what I take every night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite enough. 6. And this one. And that one. Yeah, I know there's an echo. I think we got it all up and going.
Everybody just needs to add their HP to their, and yeah. And you need to do that for them.
Yep, I'm on
Yeah,
it.
the HP stuff.
Am I still doing the healing based on my hit die?
Yes, you
Like
are.
we thought of?
Being the undead monstrosity as you are, you do not deserve the benefits of healing via, good means.
No, but still getting pretty good healing though.
Oh, I should have done this. Name void bar hidden save. Empty already?
I've had it like 3 separate times.
I'm doing things a bit different. I'm getting rid of the orcs that I just made. I'm just copying pasting the one that I wrote the info in. Saving a bit of time. There we go. That makes much more sense. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and this one. Okay. I believe we got it. And everyone's got their HP. Oh, no. Sonya doesn't have hers up yet.
I
Oh,
don't see
where do
anybody's.
Yeah, I only see my own.
Yeah.
do I not type it in the red circle?
Green circle.
Green circle.
Yep. Green
Mine's in the
circle.
green circle, but it doesn't show up. Or y'all's don't show up.
There we go.
Forgive us, everybody. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We gotta brush the dirt off our shoulders and all.
Well, and there's like some special settings I think you had to do on them.
Yeah, like I have to. Like one thing I'm doing is I'm hiding the actual HP number because it doesn't make sense that you would know the actual number, but you could see visibly like, okay, yeah, they're hurting.
Alright, I see everybody but Sonya's
What the hell?
HP.
You have to
I typed
enter
it in.
25 out of 25.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh wow, we have the same HP.
Well, you're both the same level and the same fucking.
Yeah, but there's still a variant. You know, you still expect us to have at least 1 or 2 HP difference. The fact that we both have 25 is kind of.
Yeah, you both got the same constitution, I guess. At least I'm
Yeah.
assuming. I haven't actually looked at your characters.
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming we had the same constitution and had the same rolls.
All right, now I'm going to roll for the.
I would assume they didn't have the same constitution, but their rolls equaled out the same.
Yeah, that.
There we go. Should be working now.
Yep,
Yeah, it's
that's all good now.
Sweet.
All right. And now the orc sailors are rolling, and the captain's rolling. Finish that one more time. Anything else we gotta do? Music, yes.
Music would be good.
I have High on the Seas fighting music. I don't know where it is on my computer, so we're just gonna have to go back to the old rock style music.
That works.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a bit more themey, but fuck it, we'll just go with this one.
We can do the Gangplank Galleon from Donkey Kong Country. Da 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 da.
All right, that works.
I think that's
I'm doing that right now. In fact, I think I even have the 30-minute loop of it too.
I know you do.
Donkey Kong Country. Nope, I got Simian Segway. I didn't download that one. Damn it.
Ah, dang it.
All right, we'll just go with this one. All right, so first up in line is Tormund. That isn't a natural 20, right?
No, that is not.
All right.
All right. And Tormund does not like orcs. Tormund hates orcs from past. Tormund likes to torment orcs.
He's like a self-hating Jew.
Not really.
I'm gonna come up to Orc Sailor number 1 and snicker snack with my 2 short swords. Okay.
That is going to hit. And that's the damage you rolled with the short sword.
Yes.
Wait, is that short sword? Is that 12 like what you rolled to hit?
Yes.
Okay.
12, the 7 on the first one, 12 on the second.
Oh, okay. So the 7 misses, the 12 will hit.
Okay. So 5 damage plus a. Let me make sure this is right. Yeah, 5 plus 2 bonus damage against orcs.
So 7 total damage.
Oh,
7
I forgot.
total.
I forgot. Yeah, you as a ranger get to have a specialized enemy.
Oh yeah.
Wait, your own people is your hated enemy?
Tormund is not orc. Tormund half orc. Tormund hate half orc. Hate orc side of half orc.
He ate half orc.
He ate half orc.
That's why he ate the half
He
orc.
ate half the orc one, made him sick. He fucking hates them now.
And it would nice with a little bit of Chianti.
All right, so the orc is able to bring up his scimitar to block block up the first hit, but you know he leaves himself wide open for the other sword. He's not accustomed to seeing someone fight with 2 swords. Next up in line is Kund.
All right. I'm going to drop down my turret on what is this? Like barrels right here in the middle?
That would be like the thing that kind of that you tie up to the mast.
That's the mast. Okay. What's trying to find a good high position for my turret to drop down on?
I think that would be what the wheel that the anchor is pulled up on.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I would think that is.
All right, I'm gonna drop my turret right there.
I'm sorry. Can you mark it one more time?
Right here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's got little crab legs, so I can like sit on things.
What pops up if I type turret in the Roll20 pictures?
Minigun.
So if you're gonna place it on that, then I'm gonna have to ungroup it and put it there. Nope, that's not it. I put it part of the drawing board. There we go.
All right.
Turrets.
Don't have that on loop. Oh, never mind, you do.
Yep.
It's just a freaking pause.
While you look it up, question: are we in full sunlight?
We are in full sunlight. Yes.
find something awesome. Good. Okay.
Wait, you guys don't see the HP bars on the orcs?
No.
Just the captain.
Damn it!
There's two
Okay.
captains.
Give me a second. You keep going. I'm working on it.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to attack this one right here
All right. With a what?
with my turret. I can attack with as a bonus action.
Gotcha. So roll to attack then. Force
17?
ballista. Gotcha. That will certainly hit the orc.
Okay. And he gets knocked back 5 feet.
Well, son of a bitch.
I'm hoping that he's at the edge of the ship and falls in the water. Ah!
He is now knocked off the edge of the ship and in the water.
That's a good shot.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, and I should say thematically, while your fight is going on this ship, there are a bunch of orcs on the other ship fighting the crew and the captain and everyone.
All right.
So if that's the end of your turn, it'd be Mugger's turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Mugger's going to start with moving
Actually, I just realized
to here.
he probably. You think he has? You think he'd have to take some force damage for falling into water? If it's over 10 feet.
If it was over 10 feet, maybe.
He
And
might.
how
There's
fast
also-
It may be half damage because of because water would cushion a little bit of it, depending.
If you're not, I'm assuming we're not moving, right? We're in like boarding action, so
Yeah.
we're kind of like yeah. So honestly, have you ever fallen into water after 10 feet? It doesn't hurt that much.
I've jumped off of
I
it.
jumped off diving boards higher.
Yeah.
I've jumped off, but I've jumped off 40 feet though, and that really hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
40
if
feet's
you're
different.
dropping further than, like if you're hitting 20 feet, you're going to start hurting.
Yeah, I guess
But
I
you
guess it
also
was
have
just
to
10.
remember, is it enough hurt to cause damage, or is it just, oh, that really stunk?
Ousty.
I can even bring it up to 20 feet and still be like, I'll give it a D10 and cut the damage in half.
Not right. You want me to roll it? Or?
I'll roll it since it's outside. Since it's a force outside of your control. It's just a 2 anyway.
2 after you cut it in half, or 2 altogether and then you cut it in half?
It's 4 cut in half.
Come on, shark. Come on, shark.
All right. Anyway, Mugger, what are you doing?
I am going to shoot with my new fancy bow at the sailor Tormund is fighting.
All right, and that's the one where like you fire an arrow and it has like a special like purplish flaming skull whenever an arrow goes through it.
Well, not only that, but yes, but also the arrow is just a glowing beam of light that appears as I draw the bow back.
All right, cool. Roll to attack.
Oh, that's a nice bow.
Oh, that's not because of the bow.
Oh.
That is a bad shot for that bow. So basically, your special light bow just kind of like it goes a little high. A wave kind of moved the ship in an
First shot
awkward
with
way.
the bow, wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
Still getting used to it.
Need to spend more time recharging.
So next up, do you have any other actions or bonus actions?
No, but my steel defender could move, but I'm just gonna leave him there on the, just hunkered right down in front of the boarding board.
Gotcha.
And, discourage any other orcs from coming over or
Gotcha.
going over.
All right. So then, the rest of the orcs are gonna have their turn. This we'll start with we'll start from the top and move our way down. Orc Sailor by Tormund is going to make a strike at Tormund. That is a 19 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that is a D8 attack plus 2. That is 7. That is 7 damage for Tormund.
Now. But you're half orc ranger, so he should have pretty good HP.
And he's just going to hold his ground and be like, like an orc. This one,
Growl back.
this one will move towards his enemy Dave and swing his sword. Okay. He tries to strike Dave, but Dave is just unusually alert for his undead self, and he just grabs his hand and makes a slice with. Dave, you get a free attack on this orc.
With my great axe or my hand axes?
Which are you fighting with?
He has his battle axe out at the moment.
All right, then make one swing with your battle axe. He nat won this, so I'm allowing you to. Oh god, nat 20 it.
I am Dave.
Your your nat 20 matches his nat 1. And this is what is a battle axe damage wise? What's the damage die on that?
Slashing.
No, the damage die.
Damage die. Isn't it like
1d8.
Okay.
Plus,
So that's an 8 plus what you just rolled there. That's 9. That's 17 damage you just dealt in a counterattack to that orc.
I am Dave.
I need to reset all that.
Question, because it's a critical, can he leave his battle axe in the orc sailor?
Technically, yes.
Okay, that's what happened. He swung so hard he impales the battle axe into the orc sailor's stomach.
Son of a bitch. Alright. This orc is going to try climbing onto the boat, or to the ship. It's going to take... that work? It'll literally take all of his movement speed to get back onto the ship again. Also, that's not the correct amount of HP he has. This is the amount. Okay. For those of you that don't know, orcs have a special aggression thing that allows them to move another 60 feet if it's towards an enemy that they want to fight. So that's how he can climb, have the climbing speed to get back on the ship.
Yeah.
This orc sailor is going to move towards Elatrix and try to slice her up with a 17 to hit.
Yep.
And that's a D8 to attack. Oh, okay, that's 3 damage towards Elatrix. Not the most impressive swing, you know. This orc is not used to fighting people half his size.
She's just gonna giggle like it tickles.
This orc is going to see the trouble with Dave and try to help out and be like, "Rah!" and make a strike on him. And that's a 10 to hit. I'm going to assume that does not hit you.
No, he has armor class 13.
All right. This orc is going to jump over to here and attack Brayden. That's gonna miss. That's a 9.
Okay.
And these two orcs are gonna move into action. The captains. Captain 1 is going to
The captain goes after me.
Oh shit, you're right. Brayden, you go.
Okay. Alright. I am going to attack this one right in front of me here. Don't. Alright, I need to reread something here. Sorry, I have to. Alright. I want to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Basically, I'm getting a sneak attack here, if I'm reading this correctly. But I don't know if I am. The second half of it. I want to make sure I'm reading this correctly.
If no other creatures are within 5 feet of you?
I'm attacking no other creatures are within 5 feet. No creature here, no creature here, no... No one's within 5 feet of me besides the creature I'm attacking, and I don't have a disadvantage at attacking.
So basically, you do not need advantage on the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature you're within 5 feet of, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing that was built into the swashbuckler, so sneak attack away.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean,
I don't have to be hidden, I just have to have advantage, but this right here takes away the need for advantage.
yeah, just first you gotta hit him.
Yeah. But I'm just want to make sure I'm understanding the rule correctly.
You got it right.
I don't hit him.
Like I said, you gotta hit him first.
What the?
That's a
fuck is
nat
up with my rolls
one.
today?
Oh, that reminds me. Shit, I need to keep track of this. So, a special thing I'm doing. I want to keep track of everyone's natural 1 rolls. You didn't roll any in the last game. This time you have.
Yeah.
Nat 1s. And I'm also keeping track of everyone's nat 20s. So the first one you rolled a nat 1. That was for initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm 1 for 1. No, I'm 1 and 1.
Alright, I need another ruling, because that sucks. This right here, if I make a melee attack, does that mean I succeed on the melee attack, or just if I'm making attack?
When you learned how to lend a strike when you slip away in reprisal during your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature that creature can't, will you make a melee attack against a creature that can attack you for the rest of your turn?
It's that part of the rule. Like make.
Yeah, you can
I-
attack and move then without them attacking you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Technically, I would say as long as you're making the attack, but it doesn't say that it has to connect.
yeah. Okay, so
Because there's like because there's like feint attacks like that. Okay, I've got that down. Got your nat 1s. Oh yeah, we had a couple nat 20s too. Dave got one for the whatever.
For
And
the battle axe. Yes.
I don't know if I got any nat 20s for.
this doesn't have any use now, but it will later on. All right, so that is. Oh shoot, not the. I keep accidentally. There's a lot of times I accidentally open my video editor. Anyway, next up in line is the Orc Captains. All right, Orc Captain number 1 is going to move towards Kund. Actually, no, he's going to move towards. He's going to accept an opportunity attack from Kund and move towards Braden.
Oh.
Okay.
He sadly doesn't actually move out
Yeah.
of Poon's
I'm
attack
still-
range, so an opportunity attack wouldn't happen.
Yeah, he is. He's right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
he doesn't
this,
leave the range.
This square all around me is my effective range. So
Yeah, but
You have to leave it.
even if he moves this way and over here,
He'd have to move out of
Like-
it, not move into it.
that's how. Oh, that
So, like, if I was here
Yeah.
and I moved here, that would be leaving his range.
interesting.
right.
All right, then.
Yeah, it's the square around them. So like here, like this whole square.
All right.
That's your effective attack area.
So he's going to make the Orc Captain's going to make 3 attacks on Braden.
Jesus.
Does that sound familiar to you guys?
Yeah.
Push him off the boat.
All right. One of them is with a dagger. 2 of them are with rapier strikes. What's your armor class, Braden?
What's my AC? It's 14.
Okay. AC is 14, so only the rapier strike is going to connect with you. Like
Okay.
like he strikes it. He tries to dagger you, but you know you deflect it. It's out of his hand. He grabs his rapiers and strike. And that one will do 5 damage to you.
Okay.
Orc Captain number 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll move up to Elatrix and make 3 strikes against her.
Weird question. I didn't see any rules about it, but technically you'd go right through my gun turret.
Does the gun turret get opportunity attacks?
I don't believe it gets a reaction because it's not.
Oh, I wouldn't anyways. Never mind. No, because I used my bonus action.
All right.
Sorry.
Then.
Well, your bonus action reaction are two different things.
No, not.
Yeah, your Tourette syndrome would operate on its own, I think, but I don't think it gets I don't think it gets an opportunity attack. At least, I mean, how does it have the intelligence to? That's what I think.
Okay.
I mean, if it's ruled differently, we'll follow it differently. But for now, as long as no one knows, I'm ruling it that way. And what's your armor class again, Eldrix?
13.
13. So all three of these attacks are going to hit you.
Ugh.
Ow!
So first he'll strike you with the dagger. That will do a total of 6 damage, and then the 2 rapier strikes will do a grand total of. That's 14 combined.
Oh
So-
my god.
14 plus the other.
14 in all, or?
14 plus the other one.
Oh,
The 20. Ow!
And with that, it's going to be Elatrix's turn.
It's the orc captain that's in front of me.
The orc captain and an orc sailor.
Okay, I'm gonna... I only have 2 hit points left. I'm going to use my rapier against the sailor.
Alright, don't forget to subtract your HP too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put 2 hit points there.
You put it in the wrong one.
Shit. Not the red?
The red is for the enemies, the green is for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. There we go.
That looks worse.
It does.
Oh.
Well,
Well, unfortunately, that is not going to hit the sailor at all.
Run!
Yep, you do got disengage as a bonus.
It's the same thing I have.
Might be
think
worth it.
I don't think I even have that on my thing.
You do as a rogue.
Well, the disengage plus she has fancy footwork like I have, so
Oh yeah, that's right.
she can pop away. Since we have the same character archetype right now, so
Okay.
Because his character's
You can
taller
just-
than yours.
Well, then I'm just gonna... Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's for another orc captain, so you
yeah.
will move
Nope.
diagonally.
Yeah, you.
There we go.
Okay.
Go.
So that's Elatrix's turn. Next is Dave the Barbarian. And for the record, since you've now won this, you get disadvantage on your attack.
So, Dave rages.
Okay.
If I can do that correctly. Yes, there you go. Okay. And pulls out his hand axe and attacks the orc sailor that attacked him to begin with.
Alright, roll at disadvantage. Unless, do you have advantage with raging?
I think it gives him
Advantage on strength.
checks.
Well, you make a
Strength
melee
checks
attack using
and-
strength. It all depends on
gain
what
+2.
your it all depends on what your hand axes are, which I think those are dex.
That if you throw them, they are. If you just attack with them, they're
Yeah, the strength.
Oh, they are. All right, then you just
Yeah.
make a regular attack then.
Basically, it's canceling out your advantage right now,
Yeah.
which doesn't matter.
All right, so Both of those are unfortunately not going to hit the Orc Sailor. You're literally 1 point short. Is there anything else you can do for it? Alright.
No, that's all. Raging is his bonus action, and he attacked.
Alright, gotcha. Next up. Just hold on a second here.
Roll a 1. Why did I roll a 1?
I need to find out how you guys do it so that the roll comes up on top and then you click to get the rest.
Before your turn begins, Torment, I'm just doing something really quick.
Most of ours is we just drag them out of the journal, whereas I think you're handwriting yours in.
Okay. Yeah, I've got my attacks and stuff all set up that way, so...
Okay, I can't find anything effective, but we'll just use this. Before Tormund's turn begins, a hooded figure hops over to the ship, and that's the hooded figure right there. And I'll just throw in a few stats right there.
I'd throw up a blue bar for the health because we don't know if this is an ally or an enemy. But red bar works too.
And I should say it's a hooded figure, but this hooded figure has like the feminine curves around her. And she is going to look down at this row of orcs and cast Lightning Bolt.
Bam!
That is
That person ain't weak.
one. Oh wait, she literally hopped on a top. Wait, no, she didn't hop on an orc. Okay, there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 4 dex saves that need to be made.
What did she do?
Lightning.
Yeah, she's casting Lightning Bolt. Alright. All of them succeed except for the Orc Sailor that's directly in front of Dave. And that's going to be...
Someone saving her ass.
8 d6s. For a whopping total of 30.
I also want to ask, are these orcs wearing metal armor or anything like that?
No, they're all wearing like leather armor.
Leather and hide. Okay.
Yeah, and she does a whopping total of 38 damage, which cut in half is
19.
Thank you. So this fucker is just fried to death. Where's the X counter? There it is. This guy just has 1 HP. Oh, that's not how it works. Minus 19. Oh, there we go. And this fucker has 1 HP too.
I thought you said the one in front of Dave failed his dex save.
No, the one in front of Dave. The one in front of Dave. Oh yeah, that's right. So that would mean that he. Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, that fucker is also just straight up dead.
I feel our chances are slightly better. As long as I don't roll another damn one.
And
I thought Dave had already killed the one directly in front of him, or did a second one run
He
up in the
missed.
same spot?
He missed on the
missed.
second.
Yeah, he missed.
My
Oh,
axe
I thought-
went to one and took him down almost to like 0 health. They still had health,
Okay.
and then someone else died.
alright,
Which is why he
so
died from the lightning, because it was a metal axe.
that is it for the hooded figure's turn. Next up is I just got rid of the counter. Tormund, what are you gonna do, boy?
Alright, we're gonna Tormund mad at Orc Sailor for cutting Tormund. We're gonna attack again. Okay, that one will miss. That one will miss.
Yeah, unfortunately neither of those
And he's
are
gonna
going to-
yell at his face too, just for fun.
Intimidation.
Yeah, this orc sailor is now keeping up with you a little better than before. Alright, Kunda.
Okay. So I'm going to hold on. I was trying to get something first. Panda. What we got here? 3 left right there.
Yeah, we have the one orc. Is that one? There's one orc sailor that doesn't have to far.
Yeah,
There.
there's
Which one?
Yeah,
Right here.
the one to the
yeah.
right of the turret.
The one
Yeah.
I ran away from.
Damn, I was afraid there was one that I forgot. Alright, it's good now.
Okay, hold on. You messed up my plan. I was gonna do fairy fire from here to here, so everyone in here was gonna have. We were gonna be able to attack them with advantage. But now most of them are dead, so
Is that how fairy fire works? I thought it only affected one person.
not 20-foot cube now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I've been this whole area right there. But okay, then I'm just gonna do firebolt on the captain. 22.
That will certainly hit the captain.
Okay.
Which captain? The one is it the one behind you or the one in front of you?
The one in front of me. I don't, for some reason, the damage didn't pop up, so I clicked it twice. But it was the same damage anyway, so he takes 3 damage. Yay.
Takes 3 damage.
It
You had to make sure, so you rolled again. He still
Apparently.
takes 3 damage.
it reminds him. It reminds him of when he used to burn cigarettes on his hand.
Yeah, right. I probably should have done this in reverse, but I'm going to I'll force Ballista the one that's almost dead.
Oh, gotcha. Oh. So
Is 22 hit?
22 will certainly hit. Roll that damage.
Okay. 6 force
So
on this one.
you describe. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just reverse what just happened here. How do you want to describe the death?
As you hear the pistons within the cannon start altering, the cannon points to the back of his head. As it discharges the force round, the body gets chucked across the ground because it does get knocked back 5 feet. And his scattered remains splayed across the floor.
Beautiful.
Right in front of the orc captain. It's like,
Symbolic. I love it. Next up is Mugger.
Mugger is going to shake his head. I don't know how I missed that. I calculated everything. And fire again at the new one that just re-emerged off the edge of the floor.
Alright, fire away.
that's better.
Roll for damage. How do you want him to die?
I'm just gonna send him right back over the side of the boat again, which is with the hole where his eye used to be.
Dope. Basically
Because the arrow disappeared, like it sinks in, and then it just fades.
damn.
He just stutters backwards and falls back over the edge.
Yeah, he was never meant to leave that water. Alright, that's another orc down. Next up is Braden Patrick. Or Petrick.
Yay. Well, I want to attack this orc captain in front of me and hope that I freaking do better.
You can do.
I look at him and with a great bit of confidence, I say, you know, I only missed once.
Oh, Also, can I
That's-
also say something else real quick? I totally forgot about.
Yo.
My still defender moves up to right.
Okay.
All right. He's flanked, so I get the normal sneak damage.
Is he flanked?
On 3 sides, yeah.
I believe flanking has to work with someone.
Exactly counter opposite of him.
Yeah, exactly.
The way they do it is you should be able to draw a line from the center of your square to the center of your ally square,
Yeah.
and it has to cross through the enemy.
Oh, well, I don't get sneak damage.
So,
okay.
like, if Kund was down a square, it would technically work, but with this, it doesn't.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. But it also, the one rules don't apply because there are creatures within 5 feet of me. So I
I
don't
will
get-
also say that I step in front of Elatrix, seeing that the flesh bag is severely wounded.
The flesh bag.
Yeah. All right. So
Bless you.
I still do 11 damage to him.
All right, 11 damage to him. That's going. Wait, no, I gotta use this. I gotta use the thing where I can. There we go. All right.
And I step back
All right. Excellent.
because I can.
Next up are whatever few orc sailors are left. Orc sailor number 1 is going to step up here to Kund and make a strike at him. That's a 4 to hit.
Yay.
This orc,
Doesn't hit.
this orc sailor, seeing the shit that just went down, he just went down with the hooded figure. Actually, no, he's gonna hold his ground and try to attack Tormund again, and that's a 6 to hit.
Not likely.
Look, is rubbed off.
Wait, wasn't there someone before the orcs and the orc captain?
No.
What happened? I don't know how
They've
it happened
died.
in the turn order, but like the orcs was before me, then it was me, and then it was the captains. Somehow I flipped ahead of them. I don't know how it happened, but yeah.
Oh, I think
it
it's-
flipped.
Oh yeah, I think it's because you guys have the same dex. Oh no, actually you have a +3 dex modifier. I think it included the dex modifier because I rearranged it when I threw in the hooded figure.
Oh, okay. So yeah, when you
Oh, ignore
changed
that.
the.
All right, so then orc captains are next. Orc captain number this one.
You have left and right. Just say left and right.
Yeah, we'll say this one. Yeah, this one will move up and attack Dave with his three attacks.
What type of attacks are they? Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning?
Piercing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your armor class is 13, right?
Yes.
Only one of them is going to hit the rapier attack.
Okay.
And that's for a whopping total of 6 damage on you.
Divide that by 2, and it's 3. So I have
Oh.
resistance.
Oh shit, dog.
I'm raging, so I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
I forget how useful raging is. Alright, and then the other orc captain is going to... He's a little pissed off with Brayden, but he also doesn't like Kund very much either. So he's going to attack Kund. Because
He gets disadvantaged because my steel defender deflects the attack.
Oh shit. Alright then, he'll launch his 3 attacks at disadvantage. So then... There we go. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. The dagger is going to connect. For a total of 6 damage.
Meh.
I
Plus
will
5 AC.
also say, just to add on to that, I said the attacks are at disadvantage, but I do believe only one is at disadvantage, the first one.
On an attack
Unless
roll.
it's a multi-attack. Because if they get multi-attack, then it would be all 3, but if it's
It is
just-
a multi-attack.
Yeah, okay, so
I'm
then
also using shield, so I get +5 armor.
Alright, so basically the steel.
21.
And he tries to make a strike, and the steel defender's like, nah, dog, and then the third one connects, and you're just like, nah, dog.
We work in unison.
Alright, so that's it for the captains. Elatrix, you're next.
Here we go. Okay, I'm going to. So it's 20 feet. Looks like to maybe go help Tormund. So, gonna.
2 HP. Don't forget.
15 feet.
Hang on. I want to go into stealth. So.
Try to hide.
How are you hiding exactly? Because you're kind of out in the open.
Are you a halfling or a?
I'm a
gnome?
halfling, yeah.
Don't gnomes or don't halflings have the ability to hide behind medium or larger creatures?
Do they?
Or is that? No,
I think
know
that's
one
a
of them
feat,
do.
but
I believe that is a feat, but I can double check.
yeah, it's squat nimbleness or something like that.
So technically, though, like that orc sailor is facing Tormund on another level.
Technically, yes. Okay, yeah, you're
So
right.
he- so
That's
he
at least
would
5
be
feet
unaware.
away.
Higher
of me.
level,
And I'm tiny.
If you're trying to stealth from him, then yeah, I would roll a stealth check.
Okay, no, it is.
Alright.
I just checked it. It is the Lightfoot halfling. They have the ability to hide behind.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
So
that
I want to stealth.
using your superior
please.
using your superior halfling natural ability to hide, along with your roguiness, you're able to sneak up behind him.
So I want to use a sneak attack.
Yep, you got advantage right there.
Yee, all right, here we go.
That's at 23. I think that hit.
That'll
I
do.
was gonna say with advantage,
That's not
technically.
20. Yeah, with advantage. So
Yeah,
roll that again.
Roll it again,
Roll
just,
Roll it
in,
again.
Crit.
Yeah.
just in case you crit.
Oh.
Nope.
Well,
It's
not a
okay.
crit,
It's okay.
Go with the higher
you
one.
Still
certainly
hit
hit.
with a high roll, so you're fine.
What is sneak attack at level 3? That's like 3d8, right?
It is 2d6s.
Oh yeah, it's d6. Is it 2? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 2d6s
Yeah.
plus your damage modifier has to do with it.
Roll for demiage.
D6, right? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Do I do the 2d6s because it's 2d6s?
Yeah, 2d6s, and then plus the whatever your damage die is, whatever your weapon you're fighting with is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a +5.
So you roll another. What weapon are you hitting with?
That would be my 2 daggers. 1 sec.
So you'd roll a d4 in addition to those 2d6, and then add that number.
And if you're fighting with both daggers, then it's actually no, you stealth for you already stealth for part of that, so
Yeah.
Well, I
so
mean-
only one would be a normal attack, and one was the sneak attack.
yeah.
And you can only get one sneak
One.
attack a turn anyways.
All right, so that's 9 plus
it'd be
1.
10 plus whatever your damage bonus is, which should be your dexterity.
Well,
Yeah, let's see.
I think your dex is +2, right? Something like that. +3.
Plus 3. So you,
Well,
3.
that'd be amazing if
Yeah.
you were rolling a dex check.
yeah, right? So you would deal 13 damage with the first stab, and then the second
Oh, my
stab
hit
you would
die.
roll again.
I see. Shit. I've never been not a barbarian. This is
So I think total damage was 13 there.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
total of
for your
13.
first stab.
Yeah. So then that would be that's an extra 3 damage on him. All right, so you do some serious damage behind the back of the orc sailor there, and he's so pissed off, but there's nothing he can do because he's preoccupied with Torment.
And she can stab again, if I'm not mistaken, because she has her second dagger.
Not if she's stealthed already.
Well,
it
because
takes a bonus,
oh yeah, that's a bonus action to stealth.
bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it actually might be an action, but I'm gonna look the other way because rule of cool. This is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 HP. Real cool and 2 HP.
Next up, Dave the Barbarian. You go.
Dave roars, and the bagpipes in his lung amplify his rage. He draws his second hand axe. His embedded necklace of Ariel glows brightly, and he swings both hand axes down onto the orc captain.
Roll that beautiful attack, yo. All right, your first attack will hit.
Don't you do this with?
He should.
No, it's just plus
Strength
2 to
checks.
damage. It's plus 2
Okay.
to damage.
Okay. So 7.
Does the
Alright.
13 hit?
The 13 does not hit the captain.
Ah, okay. So just 7.
7 damage.
That concludes Dave's turn. Next up is the hooded figure. Hooded figure is going to move over here. And she is going to cast Cone of Cold on Sailor, the captain, and I think it's going to hit Dave too. Let me just.
Is Dave resistant to the cold?
Yes, you are.
Or-
You take half damage to it because of your backstory. Let me
We'll
just.
also hit the turret.
I just gotta. Oh yeah, will it hit the turret? I gotta look up exactly how far does it go out?
Yeah, if he's doing it up there to the point where it's gonna hit Dave, I don't know.
Okay. So scratch that. She's not going to cast Cone of Cold because that would probably hit a lot of you and maybe even kill you.
That'd be
She
dreadful.
thought about it for a second, and she's like, no.
All right. Instead, she's going to cast Ice Knife, but she will cast it as a level 5 spell.
Jeez.
Do we have the fisherman again from the Land of Mazes?
No.
No.
The fishmen? No, these are just orcs. If it were the fishmen, they would be exploding.
No, the fisherman.
True.
The fisherman.
Oh, the
guy that
fisherman.
fish- Yes.
Ah, my
Fisherman
name's
Pete.
Pete. I'm Fisherman Pete. Would you like to see this giant whale thing that I got riding through? I just
He'd
toss
probably-
my line into the water and I just pull up fish all day long.
He'd probably be on the side of the orc since he normally fishes the orcs up.
All right, so she's going to center the ice knife right here, and as the ice knife explodes, it's going to shatter and hit these two orcs here for 6d6.
Ah, yes, the ice fireball.
For a whopping total of 22 damage. So this orc is just he literally freezes in place as he on the and just falls to the ground and dead. That bitch dead. This one takes a whopping 22 damage. And following this up is Tormund.
All right. And Tormund's not too happy. Tormund says, "Orc, sailor, you need die. You need die now." Ah! He yells at him, and he pulls out his short swords again, makes the swings.
That second one will hit.
All right, let's see if we can't do some.
He's probably dead.
He's probably dead because that is
Yeah, with your modifier, you've definitely killed him. How do you want it to die?
Okay, so I swing the first short sword down, and of course, the orc dodges to the side, and the second one comes around and just hacks into his neck and sticks there. And I take the last bit, and I say, "You know what?" And I shove it through his ear, out the other side, and say, "Orc bad. Hate orc."
That orc is bad. And he's dead. Good job, Tormund. Anything else you want to do for the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
Next up is Kunde.
Alright. I'm going to focus my attacks on this captain here. I'm going to do Firebolt.
Disadvantage. If you cast spells within 5 feet of targets within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Still hits.
10 damage.
10 solid fire damage on this bitch. So he's not as accustomed as to burning cigarettes on his arm as the other orc, so he cinches a bit more.
And then we're gonna force ballista him
Alright, do it.
for 11 damage, and he gets knocked back 5 feet.
Son of a bitch. So he takes 11 force damage, so that's
Over the side!
plus half of a d10 for falling. That's for 5 damage. Damn, these captains are having a good day. And so he falls over the ship 5 feet. He's in pain. He's pissed off. And as he's falling over the ship, he's in between the two ships now. And you notice that your crew is easily overcoming the orcs on the other ship. There's maybe 4 left as you're fighting. Next up is Mugger.
Still muted, Panda.
Mugger.
Thank you. I move over 5 feet and shoot down at the one flailing in the water.
Alright.
Any special advantages since he can't exactly dodge well?
I'm thinking about it, and yes, I think you would get advantage to hit him. Especially since he freshly fell in there. Roll damage.
For 10 damage.
Ow!
And then I'm going to look back over the side and yell at my steel defender and just say, "Get him!"
Alright.
And he attacks that other orc.
Alright, how does he attack him? What does he do?
He has what's called a force-empowered rend. I don't have it in the attacks yet for him, but it's 1d8 plus 2 force damage.
Alright,
And it's basically just like he lifts up his paw, or his claws, I don't know what you'd call it, it's a turtle, and it just like, he aims it at it, and there's just like a little jet of power that boosts it forward for a hit.
Okay. Then roll to attack and roll your damage, assuming you hit. That'll definitely hit.
And it hits for 8 damage. Sorry, I'm putting that in right now.
All right, you hit him with your mechanical arms, and damn, he's not used to being hit by robots. Next up is Braden Petrick. Go.
Okay. Well, I can move here over the dead remains of that guy. and attack that orc. And he is flanked this time. Damn it.
He is flanked this time, so advantage.
Yeah. $17,
That was enough to hit.
and then I add my sneak attack because advantage.
Yep.
So 16 in total.
Gotcha. How do you want him dead?
Basically, when I moved from one side of the ship to the other, I just kind of, danced over and went, aha! And stabbed him in the gut.
Fantastic. You got him. So, if that's probably the end of your turn. Orc sailors are all dead, so they can't take a turn. Orc captain is left. He'll use all of his movement to get back up, orc aggression and everything, and make a strike at Kund with 3 attacks. But they're at a disadvantage, so because of Steel Defender. Wait, can Steel Defender do that after doing an attack on his own?
Yeah, it's his reaction. So after every time he gets a turn, he gets to do it.
Interesting. I'm not
He
gonna
gets to do it once per.
I'm not gonna like the Steel Defender long term.
Well, there are drawbacks. He has to be within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a flamethrower on him?
Sorry, I know I've asked you many times. What's your armor class again?
16.
Son of a bitch. None of them hit you.
16 decks, so.
He tries to hit, he tries to make his strikes, but that Steel Defender's just like, nah dog, nah dog, nah dog. I don't know if that's canon or not, but whatever.
Not orc.
Next up is Elatrix.
Okay, so it was, let me see real quick. Yeah, okay. So I want to move next to Mugger here,
Okay.
a little bit behind it. And I want to try and shoot the orc captain with my flintlock.
Oh, all right. Roll a general attack. Just like a standard
Is it-
D20.
Okay.
Because you're not quite proficient in using guns yet. That is unfortunately going to miss.
Damn.
The loud bang goes off, but nah, just you don't see where the bullet goes.
The bang went off before the bullet went out.
It backfired. I just have smoke on my face.
That's a good net 1 idea though. Alright, if that's the end of Elatrix's turn, Dave the Barbarian goes.
Dave yells and charges at the orc captain.
Charge away. And yell away. Jesus
Dave.
Christ!
The
But-
audience is not deaf.
I'm not used to this
Glad
kind
I
Headphone
didn't have
warning.
the volume turned
Headphone
on my
warning.
headset.
The second one will hit.
So 6 damage.
Reminded of the skeleton scream from Jockreal Island. You guys remember that one?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yes.
I do not need a repeat.
All right.
My volume's turned all the way down on my headset.
Those damn bar nipples.
All right. Next up is the hooded figure. She is going to move up and towards. Let's see here. She will cast. And she will just do a simple Ray of Frost. But she will cast it at 5th level as well.
Where did she move to? She didn't move on my screen.
Oh yeah, she just moved over here.
Okay.
And
All
is
right.
that a...
That's me and Kund in the fucking path of the strike. I was
Right.
Make sure.
oh, that's a nat 20. She nat 20.
Aw.
Alright, I was wanting to try to...
I wanted to 300 him.
I'm afraid that's probably not going to happen unless she rolls terrible. So right off the bat, that's what? How much is it for level 5 ice? For level 5 Ray of Frost?
Isn't Ray of Frost the cantrip?
Yep, but you can cast it at higher levels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get bonus damage based on what level it is at.
So that's 3d8s. Maximize, that's 8 plus 8 is 16, and then another 8 is 20.
5th level, it should be 2d8, isn't it?
It's at 5th level. It's an extra 2d8 on top of the d8. So it's 8 times 3. That's 24. Okay, yeah, this fucker's just dead. This fucker's. I don't even have to roll the dice because it's for the critical hit. He just freezes in place and falls over and just shatters into pieces.
Yeah.
And you all have victory. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I was a bunch of old gaming.
Alright, so that's a great victory on you all. Hurrah, huzzah. You all destroy the orcs on their ship. Your crew, the people of your crew, the people on your crew and the captain all destroy the orcs on their ship. And it's just a great victory for all. Since I know you guys are hungry for experience points, let me just add it up quickly.
It's like,
I'm just glad it looked like a complete failure if that fucking nat 1 out the gate. Son of a bitch.
It's like the good old days have returned.
5, 6, 7.
I
Just
was
happy to
never
be
that
alive.
bad. I mean, I load roll, but I didn't nat 1 it.
You all get a whopping total of 2,250 experience. We'll round that up to 2,300 experience. Divided between all of you.
2,300?
Yeah.
That should put us all up to 3,200. That's what I have.
Gives me a repeating headache. When I do the math, it puts me 383.333 repeating. So I'm guessing we round that down, so it's just 238.
How much? I'm bad at math. Like, really bad at math.
It's like, it should bring us up to 3,200. We were at 900, I thought.
No.
Yeah, but we're getting when you divide the.
Oh,
We're
divided by 6.
6.
I'm sorry.
So we're getting 383 per person, so we should be at 1,283 total. Because you dropped the fucking 0.3 repeating.
Yeah, just, rub it in. I screwed up.
Well, you always have multiple people doing math.
It helps to have multiple people. doing the same thing.
Actually, my math was spot on. 900 plus 2,300 equals 32. But
But we weren't getting all that damn XP. I wish, but we weren't all getting that XP. That's like two levels up, I think.
I mean, I would have taken it, but
I would have too, but I have to be fair to Josh. Actually, that would have gotten us up to level 4. So I'm actually wrong on my math there. Alright,
So I have to
break
ask.
and then continue?
Loot the bodies. Loot the
We'll loot
bodies.
the bodies.
All right, so if you're gonna be looting the bodies,
We're not looting the bodies. We're looting the whole damn ship. Get it right.
True.
Taking the ship.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
taking this ship.
Well, we're
We
gonna
just
Torment
leave
scream
takes
everything
ship.
"Gibbs,"
important.
and
That
then
way, if
kick
we
the
need to
boards
cut
off the
rope
other
and-
side.
We
I
now
mean-
have ship.
Yeah,
Go
then we
to
don't
quest.
need. Then we don't need the captain.
Oh no, we're going to
so-
continue to go to east wherever. We now have a ship.
all right. So
we now have a second ship to sell at that port. The ship's covered in blood-stained wood and stuff.
yeah, the cat.
Just get a
Orc blood,
hose.
no one cares.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
us.
just get a hose. That's
It's
fine.
probably the exact opposite of orc blood.
Yeah,
I got mending, and maybe we can figure out some prestidigitation.
I have prestidigitation.
Yeah, there we
yes,
go.
can
Perfect.
explain it, but that's too much work.
the captain's actually opposing you on this one, saying we have no intention of keeping this ship. We're gonna loot it and sink it.
Dave,
Why
we could
not
always
just
use. We could always
tie
use
it off and take it to
two
sell.
ships.
He's
It's always a good idea. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still in advantage. Sorry about that.
Are you
Um,
actually trying to persuade him to do it?
Yeah, you want me to re-roll since I was actually still in persuasion
Re-roll.
or an advantage?
And I will help him with this because logically it's the right thing to do.
Before you do that, let him just continue, like saying, like, we only have a crew of 35 people. How do you expect us to split all that work between two ships? Because it takes a full 30 people to have a ships like these running at full capacity. At half capacity, all you'd be doing is moving.
I didn't realize these ships were that large. That's out of character. Damn it.
We only need the ship to move right now. If something happens, we all get onto our ship after. I agree. Plunder this one, but connect them
We
to
can
each
also
other.
sell
And,
this ship.
yeah, take it with us. Worst case scenario, we just cut
We
ties
abandon
and
it.
leave.
Best case
yeah.
scenario, we have something to sell.
Granted, it would be worth quite a bit of money. But that's a day and a half's risk. Roll persuasion.
All right.
At advantage because I helped.
Yeah. Would I use his advantage this time? Because he's helping me persuade.
Let me see Muggers. Let me see Mugger really quick. Are you proficient in persuasion?
I am. Yes.
I am not by any means, but I literally was just speaking to him with my intelligence because it's a smart choice. Worst case scenario, we get to have people back onto our ship and we sail away if the ship's coming towards us.
I would say if you were proficient in persuasion, I would say yes, you can get advantage. But since you're not, I'll say if you're speaking with intelligence, let me halfway. Add +2 to your persuasion check.
Okay. So whatever it is, supposed to do. All right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well. Why can't I
Unfortunately,
just take that fucking 18 or 15? I think that 50.
unfortunately, that is not enough to convince the captain to take this ship.
All right.
It's bloodstained. It's going to take a lot of work. It leaves you very vulnerable in case more orcs come to attack you guys. It's just not a good idea.
Very well.
So you're gonna so looting this ship. All of you
I'm
roll.
assuming the captain stays on the other ship.
Yeah, he's on the other ship, but but not during the looting process though.
Like he's on his ship for the whole time, or does he come over to help with the looting?
He'll at this moment persuading. He's not on the other ship, but during the looting process he will be.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know. All right.
So if we're doing the looting stuff, all of you roll a d4000.
How?
Slash R.
1d4.
1d400.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting to switch over to Mugger for that. Sorry.
All right, where are you guys at? There you are. Kund. There we go. In your treasure slot in the biography, I'm copy and pasting everything that you just got. Mugger
Okay, cool.
gets a single gauntlet inscribed with a fire motif in the name of a unfamiliar and an unfamiliar name in Primordial. Do you know Primordial?
I do not.
Okay.
Wait, did he get that or did Mugger get it?
I'm sorry, Kuhn got that. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you said Mugger, but you started off with Kuhn, and then you said, all right, Mugger got, and then you started reading.
But I do have Identify, so I'm going to start that ritual.
All right.
By the way, I turn to the hooded figure and say, hello, how are you, and thank you. Who are you?
Okay.
Or may I make your acquaintance?
She.
That can continue after we do this stuff. That's just something that I'm doing.
I can do that now. I've been waiting to do that one.
Which, Kadash, I totally forgot about this. You said we got an extra language for every intelligence.
Extra language or either language of your choice or you can get an extra proficiency.
That's what I thought. Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot more languages than I thought.
Languages.
Yeah.
So you turn to the hooded figure. You say, "Hello, thank you for helping. What is your name?" She takes her hood off and says, I'm happy to have helped." She pulls her hood back to reveal a beautiful red fiery hair, and she says, "My name is Shava."
Yeah.
As soon as her hood
Okay, out of
comes
character.
off,
Woohoo!
I detect
In character.
magic.
Nice to meet you. Wait, isn't
Boom,
Shava,
instant.
was Shava half elf or elf?
Silo?
She was half elf.
Half elf, yes.
Half elf. But Tormund does not know any of this, so
Well, yeah, of
this
course.
is 100% out of character.
All right. I'm gonna have to fucking roll this.
Wait, deception? For what? Oh, to hide your half elfiness.
Yeah.
Let me just. Of course, when I take down a character sheet.
I also have to ask, how many magic items does she have? Because I cast detect magic as soon as she took her hood off.
She's got so many magic items that it's kind of sending you into an autistic rage.
Oh my god.
I think Mugger just orgasmed seeing that. Didn't know it was possible, but there's a new oil stain there, guys.
Okay. That is not enough to your deception is not enough, but she doesn't react.
Okay.
Anyway, progressing with
Normal human, damn it.
progressing with what we got here. Dave collects a. Ooh. Where's your character sheet? Why is there toilet paper in your treasure?
I honestly have
Why
no
wouldn't we?
idea.
You know the coronavirus is not in this world, right?
I don't know why
Spare
that's there.
wrappings. Spare
I honestly
wrappings.
don't know.
Spare wrappings, and we just called it TV, bro.
Anyway,
It's a joke.
Dave, as he's picking up random things, you see a piece of clear quartz, and it's just a clear looking quartz. But the moment it touches the little blood that's on your hand from the battle, it immediately turns a light pink.
I think Dave had another object. I just don't know what it is.
Unless
you actually gave him toilet paper.
I did not give him toilet paper. I know that for a fact. You got something. I know. You got. Oh yeah, you had a. I think I know what you were thinking. You got a letter to a party that ended 2 years ago, and I think maybe Dave just thought, hey, this has no use to me as anything but toilet paper. If I could get inside your head for a minute.
Most likely, that makes sense. That's something Dave would do.
Why would he need to? Why would he need toilet paper?
Yeah, can you
The
shit?
Undead,
Can you shit as an undead?
undead don't shit.
No clue.
It's the healing toilet paper of Dave.
I just want to point out, 3 out of 6 of the people in the party don't need to eat, breathe, shit,
I've noticed that actually. Yeah.
drink.
Incredibly
We're
efficient.
great to be put on a boat.
Yeah.
Technically, all but one of them can go without sleep for a very long time.
No,
Tw-
so we don't
Well,
sleep
actually,
at all.
no.
We just have to
I'm
go
sorry,
into a
halflings
standby.
Don't have that. I can go without sleep for a very long time.
The main thing that Tormund finds is a knit scarf that releases a soothing odor whenever he's scared or hurt.
Tormund thinks this smells pretty.
Is it a safety blanket?
It's a scarf.
Safety scarf.
Safety blanket.
Okay, on him, you might as well call it a towel. I'm trying to make a joke there. It fell flat. That's fine.
Excellent pity laugh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I accept the pity laugh.
How good of a farmer is this towel?
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Thank you. That's what I was going for, but it did not land because it was not properly said.
Mugger gets. Where's your character sheet? You get a smoldering clump of coal, but it doesn't seem to ever be stopped smoldering. It doesn't seem to stop no matter what you're doing.
Oh, this is cool. I'm just like holding it in my hand. Not even. Brother, come here. Bring some, what's it called? Shit. Bring some kindling.
We have a boat. That could be kindling.
Actually, wait. We are planning on to scuttle the ship anyway, so it's a great idea, actually.
Elatrix, do you know what languages do you know?
Common, Dwarven, and Halfling.
Okay. Well, one of the things that stood out to you when you were looting was you found an Orcish phrase book containing variations of simple phrases, some things including like food, enemy, and fight, stuff like that. Basically, you got a phrase book of like basic Orc words, and it's like if you were traveling to a different country that spoke a different language, and you now have a phrase book that can help you like say like bathroom, where's the bathroom, or things along those lines.
You have a common to Orcish translation book.
A light common Orcish translation book.
That could come in handy.
And finally,
I get something that gives me mending.
Wrong campaign.
I know.
That is not the wrong campaign. You have 3 robots on your ship.
No. That's the wrong campaign.
We don't want that in this campaign, please.
Oh, please.
Every magic item we find, for some reason, has the ability to cast mending. It's just like a little bonus. They find a magic fish hook. You can now cast mending.
no, Brayden got a complicated one. So, but I'm pretty sure I can at least copy and paste this much. Braden gets a burlap bag containing a strange harness, a steel helmet, and a rectangular hand mirror, which shows the back of the bear's head from 5 feet upwards.
What?
Okay.
Is that? No. Is that... Yeah.
So basically, when you look in the mirror, it gives you a point of view from above your head from 5 feet.
So he basically got a kind of periscope.
Something like that, but it basically he can look in this mirror and see directly behind him from a 5 feet upward point of view.
So what that is you hide behind a ledge and hold it out normally without holding it up for everyone to see the reflection, and boom, you can see everything happening on the other side of the wall.
Actually, that worked perfectly for me. Don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with the strange harness with the steel helmet, but okay.
And right next to this one, I'm going to write down a number. Please don't ever delete that number.
Okay.
Just so I have a,
Sacred.
just so I can have a point of reference for later. And finally, the ship also contains not a whole lot, but it contains many bags of rice, many bags of oats, many bags of pork, and another random find is also a bunch of cocoa powder.
Do we want to add that to the ship's store? Because there's no way we're going to carry all that on our own.
I'm keeping track of it myself.
Okay.
I mean,
I
you
do
do
wanna
have
ask.
2 guys with bags of holding.
Yeah, that too.
Is that enough? Is that enough to carry at least like about 100 pounds of that stuff?
Oh yeah.
Easily.
Really? I thought you guys got like a baby bag of holding for your artists for stuff.
Nope.
You get a bag of holding, but you risk losing it if you go for something else. It's like a temporary. It's not temporary. That's not the right word. It's a
permanent
conditional
until you
bag
change
of holding.
it, but if you change it out, you lose what's in the bag.
Okay, I gotcha.
You're basically modifying a bag that you found into a bag of holding. It's a little broken, but it's in the rules. So
Okay,
I also
Yeah,
have
that's-
goggles of night. What is it?
essentially night vision goggles.
Yeah, so I can see, or that, and it gives me advantage on.
I'm gonna hate you guys at points. I know it.
Dude, we get more. We can have up to 6 items.
All right, so that's it for all the looting stuff. Basically, after all the looting is said and done, Braden, the captain, shoots a couple two well-placed ballistas at the bottom of the ship and just leaves it to sink.
Did any of them have ammunition on them for the firearms?
Oh yeah, you basically if you were looking to gain more bullets for your firearms, you're basically being allowed to grab like 6 extra bullets
A piece.
if you want. Yeah.
Okay.
How many did we start off with? I do not remember.
5. Something I keep on my sheet.
So if that is all concluded, is there anything else that you wanted to... I mean, you all declared what you wanted to do for like the next 2 days, but has this battle changed anything you wanted to do on your last day trip to Easttown?
No,
Yes.
but I will say with my detect magic, was there anything on that ship before we left, other than the person covered in them?
No.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
And did someone else say yes?
Sleep, so my health is back.
Oh yeah, you'll get a couple. You can fit in like 3 long rests if you wanted to. But you only need 1.
Oh, I'll sleep one of the days. the entire day. The entire day.
You guys almost died.
Dave will meditate.
Meditate. That's unlike his.
I mean, he can't sleep. but he goes like into that
Oh, okay.
nothing state.
Nothing state.
Meditate is the best thing I can think.
Okay, sure. He's an undead. Why not? And as was there anything else that someone wanted to do?
Did my identify come up with anything on that gauntlet?
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll write that out for you as. Let's take like a 10-minute bathroom break. Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll be back.
Okay, so for this break, I'm gonna close out the game and reopen it whenever we reconvene.
Okay. How's your battery life, by the way?
I'm sitting at like 55, but I started at like 90.
That's
so
pretty good. I mean,
That's impressive.
We're 2 hours in,
Yeah.
and I usually like these games to be like 3 hours at least. So, I think you'll make it.
yeah, like I said in the chat, I could easily. I said at like, I think it was 11. I said I could easily get 2 more hours or something like that. Or it might have been like 11:30 when I said that. I don't remember.
Something
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, I was like, I got like 2 hours left because I started at 90 and was at 60 at that time, at that point in time. So my laptop's going to sleep. I'm gonna go stretch my legs because I've been sitting in a car. And I'll still be in the Discord because it's on my phone, so I'll be able to hear y'all.
Did you say what equipment we got from like them weapons and armor wise?
Not in particular. Like, you mean if you were looting equipment like that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Some equipment was taken. Like, did you want to take anything in particular?
Well, what kind of weapons were they using?
Mostly swords and clubs.
Okay. Did the orc captains have any decent armor or anything?
Just a leather armor.
Okay.
And a neat hat.
They did have rapiers,
Can I have the hat?
but I don't know how fancy.
Yeah, you can have the hat.
Fancy hat. Is it like a big like feather plume hat, or is it just like a old pirate?
I imagine like Jack Sparrow's hat, but just like less Jack Sparrow-y, like more tan looking.
Perfect. Adding that to my prized possessions. After I thoroughly clean it.
Oh yeah, you don't know where the hat's been.
Mm-mm.
Wash your hands for 20 seconds.
That
Do you have
orc vid 2020.
prestidigitation?
No. Someone bring it over
I
to you.
do. I'll do it for you.
Fix.
Clean. You're just like holding it by like the very edge with just your index finger and thumb.
Kadash, can I take the rapiers? Does anybody else want them? I want
Nah,
to.
I'm good.
You can take them, yeah.
Okay.
Like this hat smells awful.
It did. Now it doesn't. I just waved my hand around it. Wait, brother, when did you get a sense of smell?
Listen. Don't tell anyone. We have to be able to smell. There's no way they really have some sort of sensory that works like smelling.
I was being funny.
I was gonna
out
say,
of
come on.
character.
I was like thinking like shit. They never said anything about it, so it's like, well, I mean, it's supposed to be like character, so like that's a pretty big sense to lose.
I was just being a dick. I just
They'd be
thought
like,
it would be
oh,
funny.
you have no feeling in your hands. Like, oh, what? I can't tell if something's coarse.
Yeah, just like holding that smoldering coal. Like, people tell me these are supposed to be hot, but I don't feel a thing.
I just look at him like, kiln? Forge? We make?
Hey, that is one
Oh,
thing.
I'm
We
back.
will never have to worry about starting a fire. Just put that at the bottom of some
True.
kindling. That's what it's called.
Oh, gosh, I thought about this and then forgot it because I was more worried about going to the bathroom. Now that we've passed up another chance at profit, I'll add that to my things when I talk through.
What do you mean? What?
Well, you know,
it's going to be
earlier,
a talking point of bad mouthing the captain. Which is exactly why I asked if the captain came over to the ship, because I was going to do the exact same thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like when I'm playing cards with everything, when I'm throwing dice and stuff to everybody, I'm like, it's like the captain had a point. Like it would have made it dangerous, but that's a lot of profit we just gave up.
But those robots were right. That was a lot of money we just had to cut out there.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna mute myself so you don't have to hear me munching on a cookie.
I've been doing that constantly just because I'm worried about that echo. From what I've seen, it hasn't been doing it, but I also like to be able to hear y'all clearly, and that's the issue, is if I can hear y'all clearly, so can y'all.
I mean, if you're worried, I can always do some screaming for you.
I wouldn't mind, but I'm sure everyone else might.
Just possibly.
Which I will also say, for how annoying I've made my character is actually positive in the charisma.
So far, my character's playing the way I expected him to, except for the 2 fucking nat 1s.
Panda. You still there?
C.
What tools did you bring? We never talked about that.
I brought
I'll be right back.
tinkering tools. I think you only get one set. I know you can magically craft them, but I have a set of tinkering tools. And then my proficiencies are wood cutting, like wood carving tools, and I don't remember the other one. I have my computer turned off.
What? No, you get way more than that, dude.
You get like 3 or 4.
Yeah, but what background did you choose?
I don't even know if I did my background actually.
Okay.
Or no, I think I asked you which background you went with and went with the same one or something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, because we should have 4 sets of tools that you get.
Well, you have to remember, do you get proficiency with 4 sets of tools, or do you get 4 sets?
Yeah. Why would they give it to you if you didn't get proficiency in them? Is proficiency for your background or your class?
Well, that's the thing, is they'll make you proficient with them, but just because you know how to use them doesn't mean you own a set. Because some of those tools are really expensive. Like, tinker tools are like 50 gold a piece.
Yeah, we get those, so.
Yeah, which those are the ones we get, and with those we can create all the other ones because of the special feat thing we have. Where we can magically make a set appear.
Alright, is everybody back?
I'm back.
Yes.
I have been here.
Is Hunt's back? Take that as
I'm
a...
gonna go.
I'll take that as a no.
I guess not.
Yeah.
So anybody doing anything fun this weekend?
I have a classic WoW tournament tomorrow.
Ooh. What does that entail?
I had all my fun yesterday.
Speed running, speed leveling, and whoever can get the highest level in 8 hours wins.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
I've really been...
And also, if you die, you delete the character. So it's the same hardcore challenge, but speed leveling.
I've really been getting the itch to do that challenge more and more. Like
Yes.
I just had like a nostalgic thing hit me. I just started rewatching the Comedy Central show Daria, and
Oh my god, yes.
and
Nice.
I remember when I was watching that show a lot in my late teens, early 20s. I was really heavy into WoW at that time, and as that show was playing, I'm like, I really feel like playing WoW again. As it's like the whole, it's like the brain connection thing. I'm like, wow. And and I really think I might throw that into the stream, start doing the hardcore challenge. I can't.
You should do it.
Honestly, now would be a good time to do it because, I mean, with
You got time.
I got time. Plus, with the I worked out the math with the boost in unemployment that they're giving out and the stimulus check that's going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
As long as this whole thing ends by May, I will come out of this whole thing with more money than if I was working.
There you go.
So I'm thinking, maybe I'll just do WoW for a couple of months. I'll try the hardcore challenge and maybe hate my life. I don't know.
I don't know. Kate and I are both loving it.
I'm at a weird point in my life because I don't technically know if I'm still employed. Because I haven't worked for like 3 weeks, but I haven't been told I'm fired. And with the way
you
my
should
job
still be able
works,
to
it's-
collect unemployment. Have you
Yeah.
been doing that?
Well, because I don't know how my job describes me. I don't know if they consider me self-employed or not.
No.
Well, because
You work
I
for a company, you get a paycheck. You're working for a group.
Well, I get a handwritten check at the end of a week. I don't get like a direct deposit or anything like that.
It'll be even easier for you to get unemployment then.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I don't know if I can, like, if I would be able to claim it or not. Like, that's really
Honestly,
Ask them.
I mean,
Ask
self-employed
them what
people.
tax form they're giving you. Are they giving you a W-2 or are they giving you making you do a 1099?
1099.
Then you're self-employed.
And honestly, they're allowing a lot of self-employed people to gain unemployment. As a massage therapist, I've been seeing that circulate around.
Yeah, they're even letting gig-based people, like anyone who does like music and whatnot, they're even able to apply. So
Well,
you
that's
should
the
definitely
thing,
be
is,
able
like,
to.
my job is literally like, I get a call and they're like, "Hey, I need you to work today. Come drive a car for us," and I get paid per job I do, and I haven't done a job for them in over 2 weeks, and I don't even know if I'm
Worst thing that can happen is they'll say no.
going to be getting calls from them at all.
I would
Yeah.
still put in for it, and they can actually retroactive put you back to a certain distance.
Yeah. For those of you
Because-
watching on YouTube, this is all going on during the coronavirus stuff in 2020. I never plan on taking these videos down. Someone could be watching this in 2050 for all I know.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
The great coronavirus of 2020.
I think everyone's back now, right? Hunts, you're back?
I've never left.
Oh, well, you didn't answer
You
before.
didn't answer earlier.
So,
Okay, I
Yeah,
went
we
pee
asked
for
for you
2
and everything.
Alright, so if everyone's back, let's resume everything. Kund did a identify on his special inscribed gauntlets. Basically, in Primordial, it says it has you've learned this much. And sorry for the background repeating things. You know, that'll be a one-time thing. You've learned that they are gauntlets of flame. Inside is the inscription of Gulm. These gauntlets were made from the primordial spirit of Gulm. They have 1 charge per day. When this charge is expended, you can cast Flame Blade, and your attack modifier is Dex. And you learn that these gauntlets are at 1/5 of their power. You discover that if you can summon the spirit of Gulm to bless the gauntlets again, it will gain 6 charges of Flame Blade, and the gauntlets regain 1d4 plus 2 charges daily at dawn.
Okay.
So I only have the 1 charge now, but if I get it into Blessed, then it'll start recharging.
Yeah.
I gotta find out who Golem is.
Right. Quick question. My items, is there any writing on the items? On like, the helmet, the...
Let me just bring your item back. What number did I write right next to it again?
Second. 2819.
Okay. There is no rating on any of these items.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do a history check. Do you? Let me just check your character.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I'm proficient in history.
It would be history or
yes. Then you would make
religion.
a check on.
Oh my god! Yes!
Damn, son. So.
Wow, not even gonna ask your brother about it.
All right, so I literally made up the name of Gulm off the top of my head, so I promise I will get you information when this game is over.
Perfect.
I rolled really high. Yes.
Well, shit.
Make up shit for Gulm.
What's our Golem?
So you made a great check. You made it through to customer service, and they will get back to you in a couple days with information.
Perfect.
They'll send you an email.
Damn this virus.
It's affecting everyone, man. All right, so is that everyone? That is it? That's everything that everyone wanted to do, right? We can go on to East Town.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
As long as you remember, I'm still talking to the crew about Al.
Oh yeah, you're still talking to the crew and being like and trash talking the captain behind his back.
I
It's-
am helping him with that, and also every so often I'll just look at someone's hands and tell them the odds they have of winning. You only have a 6% chance, dude.
We're rolling dice, not cards.
Then I'm doing that. I'm they rolling it. They're trying to decide if they want to go higher or lower. I'm just gonna be like, statistically, it's better to.
I give you a look. We're good.
A lot of the crew members are like, we are of the mindset that counting cards is cheating.
Or in this case, counting dice.
Or counting dice, yeah. All right,
Good.
so
Thank you for your help.
I didn't know being smart was cheating. I'm sorry.
We'd like to leave it to chance. Not
But
cheating.
there's no chance in this. It's all.
It's not cheating. We like to leave it to chance.
But it's not chance. It's the calculated outcome. Like, I think that dice right there weighs 2 more grams on the 6 side.
So, as you all... I get what
Okay,
you just
guys,
did
we
there.
can play some more dice later. How about
I
that?
get what you just did there. That almost went over my head. So, now these people don't want to play dice with you anymore.
Not with him. We don't want to play with him, guys. We can play later when he's busy doing something else.
So you guys have a fun trip of one more day trip to East Town. You arrive in the afternoon. As you all get off the ship, you notice that East Town is pretty similar to West Town, only it's more up on a hill now, and they have a few more farming villages. It seems like it smells a bit more like manure than the last place did. As you walk into town, let me bring my East Town information up.
This place smells like shit.
You can see what would appear to be like the town hall, where the governor's office would be. It's just a bigger building. It's a little church-like, but it doesn't have it doesn't give you that churchy feel to it. You see a blacksmith area. Outside, you can see like a dwarf with a small human child outside of it, just moving some iron around. You see a general store. The windows are kind of blocked up. You can't see inside of it, but it appears to be open. You do see a legitimate chapel off in the distance. A nice big inn. Like again, another like Holton Manor of inns. Like a lot of inns in this world are pretty damn big because people travel all over the place. Anything else standing out? And you just see a bunch of people meandering about, going about their day. You see people walking by. You see a very elderly dwarf with a dog walking with a cane. Things along those nature. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I think we should go see the tavern, see if we can gather information about the orcs there. Unless the captain has any orders for us.
Basically, the captain says, "Go about your day. Just be back by nightfall."
Yeah,
Actually, I changed my mind. You guys go to the tavern. I'm gonna follow the captain.
Stealthily or just
Stealthily.
roll?
Shit.
You're not very good at being stealthy, unfortunately.
Is Dave back being under the captain's command, or
Yeah, you are.
still under?
Yeah, you are following the captain to the governor's manor, and the captain turns
Okay.
behind at Brayden and be like, "You're not involved in this. Go do your own thing."
Hey, Captain, can I borrow Dave for a little bit?
The captain looks at you and says, "Why?"
I want him to help me carry some stuff.
Yeah, this is a peaceful town. Take him.
Come on, Dave.
I am Dave.
I wonder. Can
And
I follow him?
Kadash, just to let you know, those last 5 words he said, "Go ahead, take him," are now pre-recorded on the back of my hand with my ability that both me and Jorf have. One of the ballistas lose the markings telling it where to aim,
Oh. Okay, so
and
basically
I
you have-
now have the ability to replicate that message in his voice anytime I want.
So basically, you have instant you have the instant message cantrip.
Pretty much. Well, not so much instant message as I have a echo stone. I
Okay,
guess would be
okay.
the best way to say it. So, like, basically, I like put a recorder up to his mouth without putting a recorder up to his mouth of him saying, "Go ahead, take Dave."
Interesting. Well, it'd be interesting to see what you do with that. All right. And Sonya, you said something?
I was gonna say, can I try a stealth roll to follow him?
Go ahead.
Okay.
That isn't.
better.
That is not any. That is not good enough for that. But you have inspiration if you want to use it.
Nah.
All right.
Can I roll a stealth check to follow him?
You roll a stealth check. You roll a stealth check. Everyone roll a stealth check.
I'm using one of my inspiration.
Tormund.
I like how
Tormund seeing everybody like trying to get all stealthy, and he says, "I be stealthy."
I like how the two people that are actually trained in stealth fail it, but the giant robot and the big orc
I'm trained
succeed.
in it. What are you talking about? The 2 people are trained in it.
What do you mean you have
Yeah.
you have proficiency? You have proficiency in stealth?
It's stealth.
He has
yeah.
proficiency in stealth, and he has a +3 in his dexterity. Just like
I'm real
Daisy.
smart, man. Remember?
Why?
16 intelligence.
I mean,
I can
Because-
take proficiency in things.
I mean, I
I'm
do remember that.
smaller
I
than
do.
him, but I'm also much more boisterous
All right.
and out there. I
So-
make for a very easy.
I'm a sniper with heavy weapon
Spotlight.
support. Well, eventually.
He's an artillery man,
Yeah.
All right.
a
So
stealth artillery man.
where
And-
Elatrix and Brayden got overconfident with their stealth abilities, Tormund and Kund remembered their training and stuck to the shadows as they should have. And
we
they
were the distraction. We were the distraction.
yeah, we can say that was the distraction. No, they were.
Tormund curious, who we stealthing?
Well,
I,
yeah. Do you even know what you're stealthing? Do you even know why you're doing it?
No, I just saw everybody trying to hide, and I'm like,
Kund, do you have an idea?
Tormund.
Yeah.
Tormund
I'm gonna
can hide
use
too.
message to tell him like we're following the captain. Come on.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So you're able to sneak into the place and follow in after the captain, and they again same thing as Westtown. They don't even they go straight to where the governor's office is. They shut the door behind them, and you guys are able to stealthily get up next to the door.
now you do some perception check.
Can we hear anything?
Yeah, you can. It's not a very tough door to hear through. But I will have you do like a. What's your passive perception, both of you?
14.
10.
I'll have Kund roll a perception check.
It's the little word that says perception on it.
Well, you're not going to hear any worse than your passive perception.
Well, I only had a 10, so I was never mind.
You're only getting about half of what's coming through, but Tormund hears everything clearly. And basically, the conversation goes like this. I'm just gonna simplify it. Captain Ludwig is talking to. Let me get his information up. You learn that the governor's name is. Where the fuck is the governor? Governor Sorel. He's the governor of Easttown. They have a back and forth conversation. basically, Ludwig is looking for the oldest person in East Town. And believes that he has information on a clue that he has, looking for the lost treasure of Wentworth, I almost said Wentworth Miller. General, no, not General, Captain Garen Hall Wentworth. Okay. And Sorel is absolutely against this. He doesn't know who these people are. He refuses to get over that, to surrender that information. And honestly is quite upset with Ludwig and tries asking him to leave. You hear Ludwig you hear some noise, you hear some rattling inside. Ludwig is basically saying, "Look, this is a very peaceful town. I don't want to cause any trouble here. But I need to talk to this person. We don't want to hurt him. We just need the information, okay? Can you please tell us who the oldest person in this town is?" And you hear like the shuffling of some feet, like as if they're trying to surround the governor. And there's a little bit of silence. Governor Sorel then says, "Look, maybe you can do me a favor. If you can go take care of the orcs up in the northern island, I'll give you the information." And Ludwig is, of course, pissed off to hear that, because that's kind of what he was expecting based off the governor in West Town, and says, "Is there any way we can get around this information? Get around this, okay? I promise you, we won't do anything. We can even pay you. How much do you want?" And Sorel refuses to take any bribes at all. And after you hear like some slamming, like, and like, "God damn it!" And he says, "Fine, we'll go. Wait, hold." And then he says, "Wait, hold on. We actually attacked a group of orcs on the way here." And actually surrenders like a couple of orc hands, and you hear a couple things being brought out of her bag, and like he basically puts like a bunch of orc hands on the desk and says, "We just took care of an entire ship of orcs. Come on, give us some information." The governor says, "Well, this is pretty convincing." He ponders it for a second and says, "All right. The oldest person in our town is a dwarf by the name of Uvair Ironarm. He's a retired war veteran who actually served back in the Balmar military back when Garen Hall was still out raiding villages. He's too old to fight now, but he's basically the person that trains new guards here. He's a very well likable man. If you want information from him, please don't hurt him. He's a well likable guy. He won't give you trouble. If you have trouble finding him, he has a dog with him." And Ludwig basically says, "Finally, we have got the information we need. Thank you, sir." And you hear footsteps like starting to walk towards the door.
Well, as soon as you said "finally," I'd be like, I'd like motion over to him that we need to get out of here.
Based off your current stealth rolls that you had, you are able to stealthily get out of the way, and before they can see you. And like they all walk out and head out the door, and that's where all those events end.
What's the name of that dwarf?
Uvair Ironarm. Uvair spelled Yuvaer.
Okay. Thank you. Let's try and find him.
All right. You all go outside there. You all go outside, and basically he's out in the middle. Open. You see a very elderly dwarf walking with a cane, and there's of course like a nice medium-sized dog by him. And he's petting the dog, scratching on the dog, like, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Oh yes, aren't you Daddy's special little pupper?"
I'm gonna try and find my brother. Since we found him, I'm gonna try and find my brother.
What is Mugger doing? Forgot about that.
He does exactly what he does his first time in every town.
Oh, detect magic and walk around.
Yep, he draws those runes into the back of his hand to activate his detect magic spell, and then
How long does that take? Is that a ritual?
If you ritual cast it, it's 11 minutes every. I don't know how often. And if you just cast it normally, it's a minute cast time.
All right. I assume you would ritual cast it so that you can save on spell slots.
It's a one action, so it's only 10 minutes, and it's concentration for 10 minutes. So, yeah, he casts it on his hand for a minute and 6 seconds, and then walks around for 10 minutes, and then rinse and repeat up until.
All right. So based off the time that would elapse, this sneaking up to the governor's office, listening to the conversation that didn't last very long. That all that together eats up about 4 minutes. Takes you a minute to cast it. Basically, you haven't gotten far. You're pretty visible outside of a couple of buildings, and you basically Kuhn sees his brother pretty much pretty much on the opposite end of where the dwarf is.
Okay. Is he within 120 feet?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna point at him and use message again, and be like, "We may have a problem."
What's that?
Like, one of the Dwarvo may be in trouble.
Oh, which one?
Guy by the name of Uvar Iron something.
Iron
Where?
Arm.
Iron Arm. There we go.
The
he's
long arm of the law.
Where is over here?
I'm gonna tell him to look over at me, whichever direction he is from me.
All right. Yeah.
Like-
You motion,
To your
and
left.
he's within sight of you too, Mugger.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna not jog over to him, but I'm gonna walk briskly that direction.
All right. As you start to approach, Ludwig and his gang are still like out there, and like they're basically in front of you, and they also see him pretty faster than you, and they actually beat you to him. They go up to him and basically are like, basically goes up to him and says, "You're your Iron Arm," and he responds like, "Yes. Who are you? How can I help you, sir?" And he looks down at you, and he looks looking down at him and says, "I'm Captain Ludwig. I am hunting. I know you are affiliated with the Guardians." And Iron Arm looks up at him and says, That is maybe something we should discuss in private, shouldn't we?" And Ludwig is already starting to lose his patience, but tries to keep his cool and looks down and says, "Look,
I'm gonna circle around him and meet up with my brother.
All right.
While they're having this conversation.
Mugger, because I know about their communications, and I want to know what's going on, so I would have been following.
All right.
All right.
Ludwig looking down, saying, "It'll just be quick. Just tell me how I can open the ruins in the center of Paralim." And Uver looking up, saying, "I cannot tell you that. I don't know who you are, and quite frankly, you haven't earned that. You haven't earned the right to know that information." And the dog is getting really pissed off, like really growling and Uver's trying to hold him back a bit.
My bow is off my back.
Like you have it drawn and everything.
Well, I
Or
don't
is
have
it-
it drawn, but
it's just in your hand?
It's in my hand. Like I have it like as hidden as I can, but it is off my back and in my hand, ready to be drawn.
All right, and Dave is with you too, right?
Yep, Dave is with me.
All right.
I am Dave.
And I'm just gonna say, Dave, you were told to listen to me. Old man, protect him. Even from Ludwig.
I am.
Huh?
Okay.
Confused.
All right, so protect him. So
When he doesn't say Dave, I play the recorded message on my hand.
Oh, okay. Basically, as a
Like
reminder.
when he says I am and then stops, I just like tap my hand and it repeats the
Okay.
go with him.
Gotcha.
The whatever, yeah.
A reminder that
And I repeat it.
a reminder of the verbal contract that happened.
At the first sign of the tenuous moment right there, I'm gonna start walking towards the captain.
All right. The
Same.
Conversation still ensuing as you're walking towards them. Where did I leave off? You have not earned the right to earn that information. Pulling back the dog. And Ludwig says, "Look, we can get this information from you one of two ways. You can tell us right now, or we will make you tell us." And the crew starts cracking their knuckles like, yeah. Ugh. And one of them pulls out like a dagger too. And by this time, you've all walked up and reached this point.
Quick question: are these crew members just normal crew members, or are these?
They are Ludwig's special posse.
Okay, so these aren't good people that I would have been talking to the ship.
No, they would not be.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
I'm going to walk like 30 feet back into an alley somewhere, or like out of like sight and everything, and I'm gonna say whistle as loud as I can, but as a Warforged, I don't think I whistle.
Play the whistle track.
Yeah, I have a slide whistle.
Whistle.exe.
Yeah.
I want to try to persuade the captain. Ludwig, is this really the way you want to do things?
But
is it
that
better just
whistle is to try to call my steel defender to me.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying to calm the situation down. That's Ludwig. If this is the way he really wants to do this.
He looks at you and says, "It's really no concern of you. Do you want the treasure of Garenhall Wentworth or not?"
Not really.
Really? Then why are you even on this crew?
I need a place to go.
Well, you're here. You can leave now if you want.
I still need a ship, but this isn't the way to do things.
Well, what are you gonna do to stop me? And then this crew sort of starts looking around you.
Well, how many crew members does he have with him?
He has a total of...
Like, just this group, this tossing.
Who just whistled?
That was my phone.
I know he has
I
upwards
was
of 30.
making a joke about being a robot.
Oh. One...
I know he has around 30 some odd crew on this ship.
2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 crew members helping him.
Are any of the rest of the crew in the courtyard? Are they all back on the ship, or?
The rest of the crew are mostly meandering about. Some of them are like there's like a few nearby, but most of them are like in the tavern or the general store.
Okay. I kind of look around and like, is this really how we want to do things? Attack an old man for some information that may or may not get us this treasure that may or may not exist?
You recognize at least 3 of them as your card players, and they're like, and they're immediately looking at you like they are definitely in support of you.
Okay.
Can we just persuade information out of him?
Well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to persuade Ludwig to not attack the old man. That's what I'm trying to do.
You try to.
Want to try to ask?
You try to. Your persuasion efforts are definitely being heard on deaf ears. He's angry. He wants to get this over with. Everyone's tired. They've been out for over 2 months. They want to see some progress. He wants to see some progress.
Can everyone present tell that?
Because he's been told to defend this old man.
Oh yeah, you are. At this point, you would have reached the old man and stood up in front of him and saying, "I am Dave." And someone else said something, didn't they?
I did. Can we all see?
You can all see
his. Can we all see his discontent and that he wants to be aggressive?
Yes, it is very visible.
While they're all distracted, I'm just gonna draw my bow back and let one loose at the captain. I can read a situation, and I can tell that half the crew doesn't like him anyways, and he's threatening a dwarf, which is a big no-no for me, and
Oh yeah, because you were made by dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why we were doing this.
All right, so roll attack damage. I'm not gonna have you roll to hit. It's a very easy situation.
And Dave actually failed at intimidation.
Yeah,
Ludwig is not afraid of him right now.
Ludwig is familiar with how he rolls. That 24 damage?
No.
That's what he
Oh.
auto rolled the attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I had
so
to
he
roll
would've
the
hit anyway.
attack to get
Jesus.
the damage. Yeah,
Alright.
I would have fucking destroyed him.
What the hell?
Well, everyone, it's mutiny time. The Captain Ludwig takes 6 damage, and let me just. There we go. I'm gonna move you all to the new battlefield.
I yell at the other crew that's in the courtyard. You with me?
3 of them say yes, because most of them are in the tavern and they don't know what's going on.
I know.
And everyone roll for initiative.
All right. Let me actually bring my character on.
Mutiny time, everybody.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
That was ugly. Good thing I got the first shot in.
I always forget how to do.
How do you bring your character over again?
Drag and drop.
Don't do that. I'm gonna do it for you.
So do I get to reroll since mine didn't work?
Hold on. I'm doing important stuff here, man.
He's doing things.
things and stuff?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare a thumb war.
Did some of you guys delete yourself off the last fight?
No.
No.
I'm inside a bad guy. I'm underneath an X.
Mugger tournament. Not counting this really well, but fuck it. I'm just copy and pasting you. Whoever doesn't have their character on there can just bring him down.
Ooh.
Makes things easier.
Okay.
Did my Steel Defender hear my call for it?
Yes, your Steel Defender is there.
And it's there? Alright.
Yeah.
Which, it gets there pretty quick. It has 40 movements.
Where's the dwarf in this?
Be patient. I'm adding everything. It's cool.
I'm dead.
Did Shava come with us, or is Shava not supposed to be here?
Shava is not there at the moment. She's also in the bar. Okay, I think that's
I
everyone.
reset the.
Let's see. I was with Kund, so
Oh, I guess it didn't put your initiatives up because I guess you
Yeah.
had to have your characters there.
Well, we had one, and then you brought everything over. Reset it. I had a 14.
Oh, well, let me just throw you all on there, and I'll add you up there.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's in there.
Okay,
No,
so
that's
I'm going to actually burn my inspiration.
What the hell is your
to
initiative?
Roll on initiative.
Silo, you rolled a nat 1 and still have an 8.15.
it's a good question.
Well, some people get bonuses to their initiative because of
Yeah,
certain things.
it's bonuses to it. It's
Yeah, I know.
my initiative is 2, but I do have other bonuses. So
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm not discounting that. I'm just like, how the what?
Oh, my new initiative is so much better. Went from a 4 to a 6.
I'm actually curious now to see if there's like some other shenanigans going on.
I mean, I have a +6 to my initiative because I'm adding my charisma in, plus my dex. So.
All right.
Yeah, I think yours might just be funky, Tormund, because I can't think of any. You're a ranger, right?
Yeah, I have a ranger.
Yeah. What type of ranger? What subclass?
Hold on a second. Look, I'm clicking through stuff. I am Hunter Conclave.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think I'm
they
supposed
shouldn't
to.
have any extra bonus.
All I did was click the thing, so
I can't look at your character sheet.
yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any kind of special thing that I took.
Yeah, because like you have a 2 point.
Yeah, it should have been a 3.
Yeah, so it was a nat 1 plus a +6. So for some reason it randomly added 6 to your roll.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one.
Oh, okay, you rolled.
Oh, wait.
You rolled at advantage.
Did you roll
or
at
disadvantage?
advantage?
Oh, did I? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
think you
it's-
rolled
it's
it at
fixed now.
advantage because it's 6 plus 2, 15.
No, he
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
it's
I
one
actually
d20
have an
damage.
No, you rolled at
advantage.
disadvantage
20.
because if it had advantage, you would take it to 6.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
keep
what
highest.
Oh no,
one.
that's because I
It's
actually
keep-
have initiative on. I have an advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah, that is
Natural,
true.
natural explorer.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I thought that was only when you were in your preferred terrain.
Well, this is against the newer rules, I guess. Master
no
navigating natural world. Here, let me put this up. You guys can interpret it.
All right. And oh yeah, I need a dwarf too.
I mean,
Yeah, no, you have advantage on initiative rolls. It doesn't have anything about. I think it might be the rework that they.
yeah,
did on it.
the original ones you had to choose like mountains and
A
plains
specific
and stuff like that.
terrain,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then you got it. But the new one is this, which I'm gonna go underneath the new rules that don't suck so much.
Yeah, that ain't no joke. Ranger used to not be great, but I always loved playing him anyways.
I liked the way that it was going,
Rangers
and then
in
finding out he
3.5
was.
were awesome, but I haven't tried them yet. But,
The old
If they're-
ones are garbage in 5e. The originals
okay.
never go animal companion. Even the new one is as good.
Yeah.
And then
Like I used to always go Ranger in 3.
All right.
yeah, no, the very first thing I ever played in 5e was a ranger, and I luckily was smart enough to go hunter just because I didn't like the way the animal companion
So
sounded. It didn't sound good.
I got that. Now I just got to put your initiatives in, and we can start fighting.
Where's the dwarf?
The
Josh?
dwarf is there. That's him. He's not armed though. I couldn't find like a dwarf commoner.
All right, so Dave would have been between him and Ludwig, wouldn't he?
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
And I ran around and met up with Kund, which I'm
Right.
assuming Kund walked
No.
from over here.
If
Are you
anything,
gonna add-
I would be the one to be the closest to him because I said that I was walking towards him. Come on, guys.
Yeah. And I would have been.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna nitpick where you guys are.
Well, actually, I think Kund and Torment should be on the other side, towards the top.
Like
And
a-
I was farther back past them because we were heading towards the dwarf, and you said Ludwig was between where I was originally. And then when I catty cornered my way around them to meet up with those two, and then
Yeah.
went backwards from there.
Are you going
So,
to add the
summon
3
my
guys?
pet.
So
Yep, they're on there. You can see them, right?
I see.
I see 5 guys with health bars and 1 guy without. Heck does not have a health bar.
Yeah.
Oh heck.
oh,
Heck.
All right, there we go.
and I assume that those are
Gildor. Gee, bro.
Ludwig guys, and I don't see the 3 guys that are with us.
Oh shit! Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The 3 guys that were. Okay.
Then I gotta put 3 sailors for that.
Yeah.
Someone tickle my memory lobe. How do I do the lines?
It's like
ruler.
the 4th one down.
Ruler.
There's a ruler.
Yeah. I'm this long black ruler.
Okay. This ballerina-looking guy is gonna be the sailor.
Okay.
He's sailing.
Yep. It actually looks like he's in water
Nice.
a little bit.
He is. He looks like he has a naked bum.
Something like that, yeah.
For some reason, I see Bennett Foddy getting over with.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know why. It's the fact that it's just the torso.
Can you change their HP to like 3 to ally with us, or you want to beat them with red?
I'm sorry. What? You cut out there.
Never mind. We'll just remember what they.
All right. We are good to go. And I gotta roll initiative for these guys. Sailors. I'll have the sailors have the same initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. And descending order.
Why did you copied my thing from the other one? Nope.
Yeah, Tormund is not that high.
His should be an 8.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why it came up with the 21.
Okay, so let's get this battle underway.
It starts with Luwood getting pegged with an arrow and then it just vanishing right after contact.
Sounds about right. Let's just get a proper background music. I think this should do.
And I'm just gonna yell out after I let the shot go, "You will hurt no dwarf."
Do any of you hear music right now?
No. Now I do.
You do?
Now I do.
I hear nothing.
I don't.
Ugh. This has happened twice this game now. Let me just get out and get back in. Okay. That should do it. Alright, let's... And well, I'll start in 3 seconds when the game loads for me. Alright, it's mutiny time. Ludwig is going to strike at his... Well, first of all, he's going to tell Dave, "Dave, you belong to me. Fight them." That's going to be his free action, and is going to turn around and attack Brayden. How do we... Yeah, since he has disengaged, that'll be fine. And we'll launch an attack on Brayden. Multi-attack, I should say. One of the. All right, he's going to attack you twice with his rapiers. First one's going to miss you. Second one's going to definitely cut you deep into the shoulder area. And that'll be for a total of 6 damage on you.
Okay.
And next up will be you.
Well, this isn't exactly how I wanted it to go, Captain, but yeah, this is gonna happen. Stop. That.
Stop. Damn, boy.
That's funny.
All right.
How are we doing that with sneak attack? Because I don't have anybody 5 feet around me and I don't have advantage. So how do we do the crits on sneak attack?
That's a sneak attack, and that would be crit
So,
damage. That would be
unfortunately for me, you literally get to maximize your rapier attack and your sneak attack damage, and then you get to roll it.
Okay, so
that's
2d6
20 damage before you roll.
It's 20 damage before roll plus the 11, and then I rolled the sneak attack, so another 18. So that's 48 damage.
You did 48 damage?
Yeah.
Shit.
Because my max damage is 20.
How do you want it to die?
Sneak attack. Well, as I said, this isn't exactly the way I wanted to go, Captain. But you knew it was going to happen. Stab right through the heart. just right through the heart.
Wow. Okay. God, I can't even DM some bullshit out of this.
And I look at his other guys, and he's like, "Are you sure you're against this, or do you want to, or you just want to stop here?"
Is that the end of your turn? Out of curiosity.
That's technically a free action, but yeah.
Okay. Gerbil, who is a human, for the record, says, "He killed the captain! Get him!" Will come up to Brayden and try to make a slicey slice on his own.
A little overconfident there, but then fine.
He will make... Yeah, he will make two attacks with his short sword on you. What's your armor class again?
It's 14.
Alright, both the short swords are going to hit you. Gerbil, pissed off that you killed his friend, is going to try to slice and dice you. For a total of 14 damage.
Ow.
Following up with Hezire. Hezire, by the way, is a Dragonborn. Is going to move up to Brayden.
Fuck.
And launch 2 attacks
A
of his
little
own.
overconfident though.
Oh, those are attack rolls, so never mind. And one of his short sword attacks will hit
I should have backed up.
for a total of 5 damage.
Well, that's me down.
So, very awesome start, but didn't anticipate the how pissed off the crew would be.
Yep, I really should have backed the fuck away. I was overconfident.
Hey, you're trying to get a leadership thing going on here. It was the braver thing to do.
I got 3 guys. They'll back me up.
I have a question. What does Dave's face look like through all of this? Has it changed at all, or is he just...
I'm gonna leave that to Dave. Dave? Hunt?
I'm waiting till the fight starts on his end of his
Okay.
turn.
Moving up then is Kund.
Just gonna drop my turret. Here.
Alright.
And move.
Here? Or...
Right here.
Sorry.
Yep. And move to here. And that's it. Oh, and then use my bonus action to attack this guy.
Alright.
You also still have your action, don't you? Or is it an action to summon?
It's an action to summon him.
And
The turret.
that's
you're
right.
attacking. Are you attacking with the turret?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
All right. Launch it. Damn, that thing is good.
10 damage and he gets knocked back 5 feet.
Impressive. That turret's nice. All right.
I figured the ship-to-ship combat, people trying to get over on like thin pieces of wood, knock them in the ocean.
Gotcha. Next up will be Heck, who is a Aarakocra. Heck will go towards... See, they just killed his friend, so so it would make sense to kind of stab Brayden when he's down, but at the same time he's also down. So we'll say Heck will go up to...
In my defense, I did shoot the captain to start it.
Also true.
And
Yeah,
my
he's
arrows are
fucking
very
impaled.
clearly mine. Hence the magically disappearing part. Not many people can do that.
I guess the best thing he would do is that would make sense to move up to Kund and and launch 2 attacks. Both of which are going to miss very badly. One of which is actually a nat 1. And for that nat 1... he loses his balance. Like he trips over his own feathers, and he's kind of like on his knees right now. Next up is
we don't have any healers in the party.
no, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Technically,
No, you do.
Technically,
You do.
technically, I forgot. Tormund does have Cure Wounds, and both of your artificers can learn Cure Wounds too. That's only if you want to.
I'm an artillerist.
Dave has Cure Wounds, Healing Ward, and Heroism.
What?
I have heroism.
Yes,
I
Dave
didn't
actually
take those
has
other
3
spells, though.
spells to heal.
Ironic. The person.
I mean,
the one person.
heroism doesn't actually heal; it gives you temporary hit.
Still ironic that the person that literally cannot benefit from 2 of his own spells has them. But he was a
I think
barbarian
that's
before
what
he.
makes it the best.
But he was a bard before he died, though, so that's pretty interesting. Next up will be Elatrix.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stick up for Brayden here and go for, is it Gibril?
Yeah.
Yeah. Use my rapier. Maybe it'll hit again this time. Probably not.
Let's see here.
13.
Unfortunately, no, that will not hit him.
Damn.
Run. barely being able to breathe. Run.
Bye bye.
I do the same.
Gillador is going to run
It's
up
like
to Elatrix and launch 2 attacks of his own. I'm sorry, what's your armor class again?
13.
One of which will hit and deal a total of 6 damage.
Ugh.
Following up with Tormund.
I don't like these guys. Alright, so first off, we're going to start out with a little bit of submit ensnaring strike. Alright, next time you hit a creature, and this is bonus action, so it actually doesn't hurt anything. It's just gives me a little bit of a buff. And now we're going to move. So now we actually move. And then attack. Oh, damn.
Yikes. So, the first attack is going to miss, and I gotta log that because it was a nat 1. Second one will hit on the ensnaring strike, dealing its piercing damage. And that's 5? Not is that including your modifier, or is that not including your modifier for damage?
That's with my modifier for damage.
Okay.
For this modifier, next round we'll get even more. So
All right. So you've dealt 5 damage to him. That's 15, and he is currently ensnared with the strike, which, by the way, is a concentration spell. Does that do anything right now, or does that take hold on the next? Or does he take damage on the next turn?
That's
Start of
see.
his
While
turn.
restrained, target takes
the
damage
start.
at the start of each of his turns. So
Okay. And at the point, target must succeed in his overstrength. Oh, but he has to make a strength saving throw right now. So, where's my roller? Here it is. Strength save. What is his strength modifier? Not good. Oh yeah, he fails that badly. I don't even have to ask you what your spell save is.
Okay.
So he's currently ensnared. He cannot move or anything. I'm not even sure. Can he even attack? Or
He's restrained. Restrained is what?
Attacks are at disadvantage.
okay. Restrained by the vines.
Man, he was on his knees and now he's wrapped up in thorns.
Well, yeah, he's gonna have a hard time
The
with this
funniest
shit.
thing about that is he's a bird person.
That's true. All right, so I take it that's the end of your turn.
Well, that's really all I can do. So,
Next up is Dave.
Oh.
Then. Oh,
I feel bad saying this. It just clicked in my brain. Ensnaring strike is a bonus action,
yeah.
and you attack twice.
I have dual attack.
Yes,
Oh,
but you get
okay.
the second attack with your bonus action.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. Well, we've already gone through with all that. We've already gone through all that stuff. I'm not going to recount it. But
Yeah, we just have to remember.
Okay.
Remember it for next time. That's good.
Yeah, offhand bonus.
all right. Next up is Dave.
So Dave is fucking confused with the last two orders. So with that, he combines both orders into one. Thus, he enters rage. His the necklace of Ariel glows very brightly, and he swings his battle axe with both hands in a sweeping arc as a versatile weapon.
Okay.
So it basically attacks every single person within the 5 feet of him.
Is that a thing?
I just want to point out that's only Condon, his turn, and the dwarf you were ordered to protect.
Yes.
But
So
if you're
the-
doing that, you're attacking the dwarf you were ordered to protect.
Ludwig did not order you to attack the dwarf. He ordered you to attack the others.
Yep.
Okay.
He's confused.
He's confused.
He's confused.
Okay. How does this?
You gave 2 commanding orders to a mummy who has no brain.
So he's just going to stand there and swing in circle.
Yeah.
So you do realize that if you're trying to combine the orders to attack both people, you're literally only attacking party members.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. I don't think swinging in a circle. That's not like usually a typical attack.
I don't know.
What I'm going to do here is have you attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's see. I had stats for Uver somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're not going to beat a 17. So
You
we're
also
gonna
have to remember they're not armored right now, even if
also true. So basically,
their AC's 10.
does your turret have a AC?
Yes, 18.
Okay, so it's not going to hit the turrets. It will hit you though, because your AC is 16, right?
Now with shield.
All right, so basically you're literally attacking the dwarf. So roll for damage. All right.
+2, so it's 14 damage.
You have brought this dwarf down to 1 HP. Anything else you can do in your confused rage?
No, that's it.
Steel Defender. Or wait, no, that's
I
That's
have
what
to
the
go
Fender
before
goes.
it. It's the same turn as me, but I have to go first.
okay.
It goes directly after me.
Okay. Then go, Mugger.
It's 30 feet to go right here, and I'm gonna look at Dave, and I'm just gonna go, Dave, stop!
You just still have that Ludwig thing on your hand.
Yep. Well, I'm assuming I don't need it, seeing as he just watched Ludwig die.
Sure.
But just in case I do activate it,
So
I don't think it takes an action or a bonus action. I think it's just something that I kind of do.
If it's technically,
Dwarvian will correct me if I'm wrong.
if it's technically like a message, I would say it would take like an action to activate it and have it say its thing, which was like, yeah, you can take him. Something like that, right?
Go with him or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And saying that along with your phrase, I would say that would definitely be enough to get through to Dave. Like remind him, like, oh yeah, this person's my master now, literally by word of mouth. But that will be an action to do that.
All right, and then I'm going to. I was going to use my bonus action to. I was going to use my action to pull the dwarf away from Dave, but if it's my action to do that, then I was hoping that it would be like free action and bonus action or something, and then use my actual action to drag the dwarf back.
Do you have that? Do you have that little stone that records messages written anywhere?
I do not actually have that. I just have my character's version of it.
It's a skill that we have.
Well, for now, that's what I'm going to rule it as. So,
Okay.
next up is your Steel Defender.
Yeah, and my Steel Defender is going to go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 feet, and is going to walk under Dwarf's cannon, because that is something we had talked about.
Yep.
And his cannon with its spider legs is just going to crawl up onto the back and like lock into place. And then my Steel Defender is going to attack him. No, I need my bonus action. I need to use my bonus action to tell it to do that.
All right.
So that is the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Next up are the Sailors.
Yep.
Who all three of them are going to surround this guild door.
None of them come to protect me. Kind of. Like,
Actually, yeah, you're right. They would come to protect you instead. I'm sorry. They'll surround you.
I can understand one of them going to protect her too, but it's just like it was like
Well,
none of them protect me.
based off your charisma that you got them to fight, they would actually do this. Good reminder. So they will launch their attacks. 2 of them will hit, dealing a whopping total of 6 damage to Gabriel.
Thanks, guys. You're the best.
Maybe try harder next time.
That'll be the Sailors. Next up is Ludwig, who's fucking dead. Brayden, roll a death save.
That's a roll 20. That's just a D20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you add your Constitution modifier to death saves?
You did not.
You do not. You're right. You're totally right.
You're 2 steps closer to death's door.
That's 2 fails.
Oh no.
Oh man, are you guys making a new character soon?
Hey, Kadash, don't forget to write that down in your book.
Yep, I remember.
That's a natural 1.
Deaths.
How would I give her a character I wasn't expecting that to fucking making?
All right. Well, Gabriel's going to start attacking Sailors now. He'll attack this one. Strike him down for... this sailor's fucking dead. The next will be Hezire, who will move over to Tormund, launch 2 attacks on him, both of which will miss badly. Kund.
I suppose I'm gonna come down here and step directly on his body and stabilize Braden.
Okay.
Oh, fuck my god.
Medicine. Oh, barely.
That is not enough to really heal him at all, but it will be enough to give him advantage on his next death save.
Oh, I said I thought I had to beat a 10 on Wisdom Medicine to stabilize him.
Is that the case?
So I thought.
The Google machine.
Google, don't fail me now. Do you get advantage on your Google search if you find one that says 10, one that says like 12? You get to pick the more favorable.
All right.
Everything I'm seeing is stabilized DC 10 medicine check. Or a healer's kit.
All right. So basically, with him fully stabilized, he's like not gonna die anymore, right?
He's unconscious, but he's not. He doesn't have to make death
it
rolls
brings me to
anymore.
1 HP, but I don't.
It does not. You technically don't have any HP. You have to, or no, you're at 1 HP, but you're not awake, and you roll. I think it's 2. It's like 1d4 plus 2, and that's how many hours you're unconscious.
Something along those
Or
lines.
something like that.
So you're no longer at that. You're no longer ready to shake hands with death. So good job, Kund. Next up is Heck.
Hold on. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I moved, did action, then bonus action.
Your turret turns and fires.
No,
It's so cool that you have the power to turn it. Just want to say.
It shoots overhead and misses badly, but hey, it's cool that it can turn.
Do I wait till my turn to roll the or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you do that at the end of all this,
Okay.
just in case something else happens.
Gotcha.
Heck is going to attack.
First, gotta make a
Shit!
1d6 piercing damage.
Yep, you do that.
All right, we'll do.
I just realized I should have taken an attack of opportunity in that last round too. Him.
All right, that is a total of 3 damage done. And he has to make a strength save to get out of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Is that at the end of his turn?
No, it's his action.
Awesome fucking picture.
Oh, okay.
I've read the spell closely. He fails it badly. Next up is Electrix.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the one in front of me, Gildor.
Mm-hmm.
Try the rapier again.
That will hit.
Nice.
Also, with your special swashbuckling bullshit abilities, your sneak attack is in play.
Did I just do sneak attack?
Roll your rapier damage and roll sneak attack.
So click on the word rapier at the bottom of your roll, and then also click on your sneak attack.
Okay, so rapier.
Wait.
Okay.
The
Then
sneak
sneak-
attack is rolling it to hit to hit damage.
Oh yeah, you're rolling to hit. You want to roll damage.
So you'll click on the.
Okay.
That's not it either.
Yeah, that's not it either.
Okay.
Click on the sneak attack on the
The word
the
on
chat
the
On my
window.
actual-
chat window. Oh,
You can't do it. It has to
Yeah, we
be.
can do it. Like at the bottom of the word on the chat thing, you click the word, like the rapier word on the first one. Click it on the chat.
Okay.
Thing. And that will bring up the
okay.
And then you do the same thing for the sneak attack on the first sneak attack, and that'll bring up the damage for the sneak attack.
Ah, okay.
All right. Well, he's fucking dead. How do you want to
You'll have
describe
to
his death?
You'll have to change that after combat. You can still have it at 1d6 at our level. It should be 2d6.
I want him to just fall to his knees, and I just cut his head off with my rapier, and then I look at Brayden, and I throw my hand in the air.
So like you cut his head off, and you look at the unconscious Brayden and be like, "Yeah."
I toss the head over Brayden's way, and I did it. I did it.
I'm sure he would appreciate that if he was awake.
I would.
He'll appreciate when he wakes up.
We'll tell you all about it.
It was cool. We swear we were there. We saw it.
I'm sorry. I'm slightly retconning this that happened just a little bit. Like I killed Ludwig. Those guys walk forward before I'm able to pull my damn rapier out of him. So my rapier is actually in Ludwig, and I'm on the ground unconscious.
All right, we'll go with that.
Which is apparently inside me right now.
Well, no, you're standing above him, so the rapier's just kind of
Wrong one.
Just, be careful how
I
you
had to
step
crouch,
there.
man. It's an ugly picture.
All right.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to
Be
find
careful,
the,
you might get
the
a
magical
tickle.
one. Where is this? Is it this? There's one of these I want to make sure I don't forget to look at. So we're gonna attack Heck again. Well, that's certainly a turnaround.
All right, let me just mark that down. Silo.
Well, this gets even more interesting. So
That's 2.
Heck is about to go to his name place.
yeah, he is. It gets even better.
Oh, what additional time?
Yeah, well, no, even more.
Double plus?
An extra die plus an extra 1d8.
All right.
So, sorry, that's two d8s extra.
So 3d8 damage. It's 2 total.
Oh no!
Wow.
Come on!
Screw you!
Come
It doesn't
on,
matter.
RNG.
With
Roll
the
20.
with the damage you
You're
done
acting
before,
like
then
it's
you already
bad,
killed them.
But you
You want-
also
Well,
forget
I also-
you max out all 3 of those dice
Oh yeah.
once,
Oh yeah, that's
and
true.
then roll those additional dice.
Which yeah,
So you destroy.
you fucking killed him already. How do you want to describe his death?
So I've taken out the double rapiers, and I go in at Anakin against was it Count Dooku style? Just-
Do it. You were just
I
somebody
really-
saying,
I
"Do it."
really
Something dark side.
Like you hear Braden from his unconscious form.
and
good.
as he's falling again, I go, Tormund no like you.
Gotta express that. All right. Next up is Dave. What's Dave gonna do?
Dave's necklace of aerial flashes at Murger's command, and he leaves his rage, turns to Uvar and casts. There's the word I'm looking for. Cure wounds.
Oh shit. Go for it.
Yay! But at the same time,
Well, there's gonna be an interesting moment after combat if you didn't do something like that.
okay, I'm unconscious, so Braden didn't do that. I did that.
+2. Okay. So-
7.
You reach out your hand, your healing energy. It kind of stings a bit, not enough to do any damage, but enough to like really to. But you feel the energy within you. You move your hand across the scar that you left on Uvar.
Oh wait, it's +3. I was an idiot. My charisma is at 17. So it's 8.
Either way, you move your hand across the huge gash you left across his chest, and it closes up like more than 50%. And Uvar like looks at you in extreme confusion, like not understanding why you just attacked him and not why you're healing him. And next up is Mugger.
I'm going to rush past the dwarf, but as I do it dwarvish, I'm gonna look at him and just say, "Sorry, sir, he's a little special."
Tormund's over there going,
There's a reason we call him Special Ed.
And then I'm going to take a shot at the
In case anyone's curious.
Gabriel.
Alright, fire away.
Even if I wasn't unconscious, I wouldn't have understood that little conversation. You don't hit. I don't think.
12?
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Your light arrow zooms by and disappears.
Pretty light.
My calculations were off. Shit.
Didn't account for the wind. It has different effects on light arrows.
You didn't take the coefficient of friction.
Wait, is the
of
sun still out?
magic
Shit.
shield.
Why is Ludwig still in the...
The fletching, the fletching.
And then, since I'm assuming the turret and my turtle are now combined, they're just gonna walk over and crush Heck standing right next to Heuntzelman.
Yep.
Like lots of bones crunching and everything.
Yeah, like this Aarakocra body is like just being absolutely. It's like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, kind of. But it's not. You're not like rolling over him. You're just absolutely crushing him. There's like nothing. There's like no resistance.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I can't hit with anything.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not gonna hit Hezire, the Dragonborn.
Oh, track.
But it's trying. It swipes at him. You know, trying to just at least distract him.
We're about to get Goose Robot.
Defend me!
The two sailors are going to launch an attacks on Gibril, both of which will actually hit.
Yes! There we go.
And surprisingly, they will do 12 damage.
Nice.
See, I have been stabilized. Their will to fight has been revitalized.
Let's see if they
Until
survive
all
the next
get murdered
round.
by this dude.
Yeah, right?
Next up is Brayden, who doesn't have to do any more death saves, but he's still unconscious, so your turn is just over. Gibril is going to launch 2 attacks on Kund. Both of which fucking miss because he sucks.
Not
Henchman.
enough.
Henchman.
He does not suck enough.
What kind of Dragonborn is Hezire?
Did you specify? That is a straight line of fuck right there.
Okay, yeah, he's a
cone of fuck.
He's a bronze Dragonborn, so
Uh-oh.
It's a straight line of fuck.
Yep.
it's a straight line of fuck towards Steel Defender, Turret, and Tormund. All of you gotta make deck saves.
I gotta
Well,
read
it's
out
still
how I do that.
like the Steel Defender kind of is in place. It kind of
Ah.
move if the
It actually is a really, really fast turtle. It's faster than me.
And does the turret have to make a deck save too?
Yes. It's just I have no bonuses to it.
Yeah. Surprising.
Did it just make its dodge?
It
Literally,
made it.
what just happened is the beam shoots out of the Dragonsborn mouth, straight domes my turtle, and the crab legs just extend, lifting it up off the back.
And meanwhile, I'm going. What the hell? Why you
And-
do
and
this to
that's- yeah,
Tormund?
like the crab,
I was not ready.
crab legs pop up, and Tormund's like, "What? Oh!"
He just takes her into the face.
All right. Well, Tormund and when you succeed on the save, they don't take any damage, right?
I thought it was half damage, or
It's half damage on succeed, full
Okay.
damage on fail.
Gotcha. So I wasn't sure if it was different for
Play
your
a bronze
attack.
dragon.
So that's 5 damage for the turret and 10 damage for Tormund and the turtle.
Okay.
Coon's next.
Alright, I'm
At
gonna
low levels,
try.
that's not very impressive. When you get high level, that's powerful.
I'm gonna try and flintlock Gabriel.
All right. Since you do have proficiency with them,
Yeah.
but fortunately
Yeah.
not good enough.
And I'm gonna force ballista Gabriel as well.
Go for it. That will hit.
Okay.
Does he not go 5 feet since he just falls into one of the other
That'll
guys?
mean-
fucking kill him.
Oh, or that. That'll do it too.
Just tosses him in the air.
Just toss him in the air.
I believe that
He
ends.
lands
With
on
either
the,
that or
the
it takes out one of the little guys.
Yeah, he lands on this guy and he's just like, get him off!
So he's just landing Brayden.
He takes 1d4 damage. The sailor takes 1 damage from the body falling on him. Technically, it would be this guy, but fuck it. The fight's almost over. Next up is
Heck is dead.
Yeah, he's being crushed by a lot. Elatrix is next.
Yeah, but I'm talking about enemies. I don't think there's any more.
No, there's
Hezire.
Hezire, this guy right here.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see him.
It's like Desire, but it's Hezire.
Okay. I forgot. He
The Dragon Ball.
Blasted lightning.
I know someone with the name Desire.
Stripper.
I'm gonna get close. Her.
I wanted to ask that too, but I didn't feel right.
Well, I'm unconscious. I get to make the uncomfortable question.
Okay, so is that close enough to hit with the rapier?
It is not, unfortunately. But honestly,
Okay, I'm gonna try my. What?
But honestly, you could have just cut through. I believe as a halfling, you're not as hindered by moving through people as other people are.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, we'll try the.
At advantage.
You're flanking.
How do you do
Well,
that?
roll again.
Roll again.
Roll again. See if you nat 20 it. Otherwise, you hit.
And you also do get sneak attack because your 22 alone hits.
Yep.
You hit either way.
So
You're 20.
you get-
So your attack will hit, and you get sneak attack damage too.
Why sneak attack?
Flanking.
She's flanked.
Flank.
She rolled out
Oh,
advantage.
flanking. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Well, it's like
If the
she's got
attacks are at
people
advantage,
within
you get
5
5.
feet. Yeah.
So 4 plus the sneak attack damage.
Oh, and then more for the sneak.
Yeah, that's.
As a sneak. So
2d. That's.
Her sneak attack does not add up correctly.
Yeah, that
and
you're.
she has 1d6.
Well, no, it's
1d6
plus 3 plus 3.
Yeah, that's not
So
right.
it's basically
Plus
1d6
6.
plus 6.
Proficiency.
And it also shouldn't have any of the plus 3 at all.
We'll fix this afterward. Sonia, you see the
Yeah, we'll
dice
fix
roller
it.
on the left side of
Yeah.
the screen?
Left side.
It's a d20. It's on the rectangular box.
Oh yeah.
Go
Just the
there
D20.
and roll the d6 twice. Okay, perfect. So that's 6 plus the other one that was 4.
10 total.
Gotcha. And are you attacking? Are you attacking with? You have 2 weapons, don't you?
I have 1 rapier and then 2 daggers.
Okay. Are you attacking with the dagger too, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay. That's 4 plus 6 is 10. Alright. And, Tormund.
Alright, let's see if we can't finish this out. Alright, I'm gonna move to the side. Right over here, and... Let's see, do I have anything special I can do to this guy? I'm gonna do this. Mark him, Hunter's Mark.
I believe that's an action.
That's a
Oh no, it's
bonus
a
action.
never mind. Yep, go on.
All right. Until the end, we deal an extra
Hunter's
1.
Mark, the one redeeming factor of the ranger.
Yeah, 1d6. It should have started out with that, honestly, but
Yeah, especially
anyway.
since you can move it as a bonus action too.
Yes. So let's go ahead and attack once.
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
You realize how,
My ass rolled nat
three
ones over here.
you realize how many times
do I
I've
need to-
nat one all this
Do
stuff?
I need to roll the rest of this? I mean,
I
Let's
just
see
want to
here.
point out how much damage that actually is.
because that's
Because
an
he
extra
gets-
D6.
Just describe the death.
And
That's
That's
a
a lot
2d8.
of damage.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens with that. So,
So describe it how you want.
all right. So I pointed at him and I said, "Tormund no like desire desire death." He points at him. I mark you, and just rams the sword right into the gut. Does the nice little twirly, pulls out a little spiral of guts and
8,
glory, and
16,
says,
24, 30.
"Death."
Beautiful. That is it for that fight. You have
Wait,
all
wait,
emerged.
wait.
What?
No, this is something I want to say real quick. Silo, drag your new character over on, so your new, so that can be your new person.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
And Warlock can delete your old one.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Sorry.
No.
That's an awesome picture, and that needs to be his thumbnail, his character now.
Yeah, if you're going to sit there and copy, you need to copy this one from
Okay.
here on out.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I did the basic math for you and curious on the damage of that shot.
3d8 plus 1d6 plus 2 plus 30 equals death.
Yeah. Why was it +2?
From your dexterity mod for using a rapier.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, I get dexterity on that. What was the 3D? There was 3D8s?
Well, you get the d8 for the rapier,
Yeah.
the d8 for your Colossus Slayer because he was damaged,
Ah, yes.
and then your d8 from Savage Attacker adding an extra dice, and then the d6 from your
Yeah, no,
Hunter's
you're
Mark.
good. You're
And
good.
then all those are damage dice, so you get to max them out once and then roll them. Yeah.
I
Alright.
thought sneak attack was fucking bro.
Son of a
Like
Dude,
I said,
there's a
hunters aren't as
reason
bad as
why-
people give them credit.
There's a reason why I took Colossus Slayer as a bonus, but there is a reason why I really liked the half orc as a ranger.
Wow.
I'll take it.
So
Not
no.
your traditional
Okay,
ranger.
Now, before I have to take that character as an idea for someone heal me.
Dave, go heal Brayden.
Dave walked over and cast Healing Word onto
Well, he
Brayden.
doesn't have to walk over for that. That's a ranged spell.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's literally you saying a word that will heal him.
I'm gonna go check on the dwarf.
Oh, it is.
I'm probably thoroughly confused right now.
Yeah, I do the same. I'm on the other side of him.
All right. In the interest of time, how are we doing? Anyone looking to end this soon? Because we've been playing for 3 hours and 44 minutes now.
I am.
Okay.
I was at an
have
hour
another
at
hour
1:30.
left of battery life.
So we're gonna do a little skipping around before we do any of the role playing on the afterfight stuff. First of all, everyone gets 2,400 experience divided.
So 400 apiece.
400 apiece. All right. And out of curiosity, does that level you up at all?
I do not believe. No.
Okay,
That brings us to 16 free. We need 27.
Okay, just out of curiosity. Next, in the interest of ending this soon, we're going to skip ahead to the part where you all take your roles on the ship because you staged a mutiny. They need new captains, new quartermasters, new first mates, bosuns, doctors, cooks. And
I stand up and I look real quick. I'll do that later. You want to skip all that shit? Okay, sorry.
yes, we're skipping around just in the interest of time, and my hope was to end it with this thing.
Yeah.
So, what we're gonna do here is like fast forward to like everyone's around you. The crew's around you. They're all looking at you like, okay, you're the only competent people on the ship. You're clearly gonna take charge, but who takes charge of what? So we're gonna start from the top. Who wants the role of captain? Raise your hand.
Give it to Brayden.
It's
It's
kind
the
of
logical
working.
choice. The crew likes him.
Nobody wants to challenge import. All right. Brayden is
I mean,
the
this would be the opportunity right now. He's only got a few HP.
You're true. He can't.
Coup de grace!
can't really
Put
argue
him down!
Make a mark.
All right. Just get my notes here.
We know a majority of the crew is on our side because there was 30 crew. We just killed 5, and 12 of
The rest of the
people on
crew's
the
all.
crew are gamblers like him.
I was gonna say all the rest of the crew is in the bar getting drunk right now.
Well,
Like what
this
else?
is-
I'm assuming
This
that
is
we
fast.
met up and like gotten
Yeah,
all the crew
yeah.
together.
This is
Oh,
fast
yeah.
forward a bit. Like you're in the tavern doing this right now.
Yeah. And
So
we can kind of spin this how we want to spin it. Like Ludwig was going a little. You know, we can say he went overboard. He was attacking an old man, and you know.
And you have-
He literally
that's a bit
was.
too far.
and you have 2
That's
sailor
not even-
witnesses.
Yeah, we have 2 of 3 sailors as witnesses. His guys killed one of the sailors. You know.
And a lot of townspeople are witnessing it too.
Yeah. We'll gloss over the fact that we struck.
All right.
We'll
So
gloss over that fact.
Hey,
I,
I am not gonna give up the tactical advantage. That's just illogical.
I'm not disagreeing. I struck first as well. He's dead.
all right. So Brayden is captain. Who wants the role of first mate? Raise your hand.
It'd probably be a good one to go to me.
Electrix and Tormund. All right.
Okay. I forget
so-
what the stats are for.
So
Charisma, proficiency, intimidation, and persuasion.
I believe both of you guys have that.
Yeah, and
So-
that's,
Who?
Here's what I want you to do.
Okay.
Do you know how to privately roll towards someone?
No.
Okay.
You whisper, type in their name. In this case, either type in Silo, or type in their character name, and you will roll. It's /W. Type in Silo and then roll
Actually-
whatever he wants you to roll.
No, wouldn't be towards me.
yeah. It's well, I think it's for DM than you do as /DM, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
/DM. Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah.
realizing you were roll towards you.
So-
I thought you were wanting them to roll for each other. Sorry.
All right. So I want you to privately roll a charisma check towards to me.
Man, now I gotta pull up my thing for charisma. Actually, I know what it is. Never mind.
Shit.
Yeah. That's
That doesn't work. Okay, one sec.
yeah. And that's also a charisma
Yeah.
save.
Is
Yeah,
it just.
It would have been roll
Damn
20
it.
plus 2. It's
Oh, you know what? You know what you can do? If you pull up your character sheet, you can click on it. There's something that says to public or to GM. You can click the to GM.
all right. Let me test this to make sure this works, since my roll won't matter.
I think I got it.
Did anyone else see that?
I just got a private.
No. No.
I just got a private unarmed strike from Dave the Barbarian.
Okay, you said it's a d20 plus my 2.
Plus your charisma.
If you click the charisma title on the left-hand side, where you have all your stats, it'll show it up there. It'll go that way.
Didn't even see it there.
There's like so many different things you can click on it that I can't ever keep up with it.
Okay.
No, ignore that. That was just
Okay. Well, that fucking makes someone with a should have won character.
Next up is the quartermaster. Who wants the role of quartermaster? And this also this a secondary role towards the 2 that are competing for first mate. If this is what you want, if you don't get first mate.
Quartermaster or bosun?
Quartermaster.
Okay. Quartermaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else competing for quartermaster? Going once, going twice. Sold.
Okay.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Next up is the bosun, the person that's in charge of repairing ships, of the ship.
Yo.
Who wants that?
Mugger.
Mugger. Anybody gonna compete with him for it? Going once, going twice. Mugger. Next up is the doctor.
I am Dave.
Going once, going twice. Sold to the last person that should ever be holding a scalpel.
Is that
He's
Hunts
like
or
a
is
Sour
that
Patch
Dave?
Kid right now. Like first
Okay,
he's
I
sour.
feel
He
like I
healed
just
me,
got
so
beaten.
I'm kind of okay with this. But
I feel like I just got put in charge of repairing the ship and repairing the people because I'm Dave's babysitter.
yes, you are.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. The last role available is cook. So, Gund, want to cook?
Sure.
Yes, leave
Yo.
it to the robot.
You'll be just like Bender.
This tastes good, right?
All right, meatbags.
There was nothing wrong with that slug. The salt percentage was 10% less than a lethal dose. All right, so
If push comes to shove, I'm sure there's people on the crew.
So we have the roles here. The only potential ones that might flip-flop are First Mate and Quartermaster. We'll find out who gets what in the next episode of Adventures in the Ark. Thank you all
100%. Go ahead, keep going.
Thank you all so much for playing today's fantastic game. We now have our roles. You are in control of your own ship. And you saved an old man. A very nice, kind old dwarf.
Almost didn't.
I'm sure we're gonna have to come sooner.
Alright, everyone, so it's been fun. You all see their names above. Drakecon, Hunts, Sonya, Silo, Dwarvian, and Twistedpanda. All their information is in the doobly-doo description below, and we will all see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.
I am Dave.